Recording in progress. All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't feel them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans.
Alrighty, happy Friday.
Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the fourth spot. Been in this position, ain't a short stop. Every song go, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course not.
All right, welcome in.
What it takes, it's a lethal dose.
Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you guys.
Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, continent.
How you guys feeling? How you feeling? And we got it. So exactly what we wanted, and we got it. Yeah. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Friday, gang. Great to see you guys. Let's run it. Yeah.
I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans,
okay, we Gucci. Welcome in, W's in the chat. Energy in the building. Let's go, let's go. What's poppin', what's poppin'? Good to see you guys. Louis G in the house, there he is. What's up, Dan? Bright and early here. My man Dan, man. What's up, Tamra? Good morning, Mod Squad. Z Gamer in the house. There he is. What up, Clubhouse? I think Johnny Gems is still in the show right now, right? I mean, we got 2 Zooms going on, I think, right now. Maybe, I don't know. But welcome in, welcome in. W's in the chat. W's in the Clubhouse. What a week it's been. Bags are just pouring over at this point. So, welcome in, welcome in. What up, SK? Noobs in the house. What's goody? DeMarco, I see ya, I see ya. 3 Ants is here. What's up, Wokey? There he is. Hey, hey, yo. Wow. Wow. What up, Drew? What up, Q? There he is. Ryder in the house. Badio Life is here. Let's go. All I do is make fire. I'm a caveman. DJ Scratches. Let's go. Let's go. How we feeling, man? How we feeling? What up, Assam? Good to see you, brother. What's up, Yogi? There he is. Yogi in the house. All right. Let's get it. What's poppin'? What's poppin', everyone? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Great to see you guys. Great to see y'all. It is game time, man. What a week it's been. Congratulations to all have been showing up here, consistent, learning, growing, making money, taking payouts, passing combines, passing challenges. Congrats. Congrats. Getting more discipline on the desk, more discipline off the desk. I mean, that's what we came here to do, to get better, right? We never said we were going to be perfect ever. We just said we're going to work towards greatness, right? We're going to be great today, just like we do every day, and it's going to be a good one. So let's begin here. Yeah, let me move. What up, Captain? See Melly in the house. There he is. There he is. Let me just organize myself real quick. And yeah, I think we're good. Arrow Sassy in the house. There he is. There he is. What up, Trey Young? All right, let's go. What up, Vince? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What else we got here? What's up, Harvey? Exit Strats in the building. There he is. Mr. Phil. Okay, there they go. They're all coming in from Johnny Jen's pre-New York stream. That's what it is. That's what it is. What up, Danny Cash? Danny Cash. Where the cash at, my dog? What up, Dylan? What up, Mason? What's up, Tim? There they are. Vivian Young. All right, all the hitters are here now. Ben Bennett in the house. You see him, chat? They're coming in now. They're coming in. John's stream must have just ended. I think you guys took pretty good buys there too, right? Yeah? All right, anyways, let's go ahead and pray and we'll begin, all right? Yeah? Let's do it. All right, well, Father God, we thank you for this day, Lord. Let us be glad. Let us rejoice in it, Lord. Help us pause and realign and remember that your presence is within us. It's not somewhere outside. It's not up in the clouds, but it's right here in our laps, right here in this live session today, Lord. We pray that you would fill our minds with clarity when others have confusion. Fill our hearts with gratitude, Lord, and love here today. Let us love one another as we've been commanded, Lord. We thank you for blessing these streams, and we just pray that you would lead us with your wisdom throughout this day. We thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Let's go. Let's get the party started here today. It's going to be a great one. It is going to be a great one. Let's lower the music slightly. There we go. I think that should be good. And let's roll into it, man. It is December. It's December. It's November 21st here, right? 21st day of November. And we're back, baby. We're back. So we're going to end this week here. On this lovely Friday. We do have some 945 red folder news coming in, a bunch of yellow folder news here, which shouldn't be too crazy. They're not the highest impact news or anything. That's more likely going to be the red folders here, maybe a little bit of this orange folder as well. So we got some yellow folders at 8:30 just to keep in mind. Doesn't need to keep us out of any sort of positions or anything like that, but probably this 945 news will definitely be on the lookout for. All right, so that's pretty much it. It's just another day in the office, gang. Another day to be patient, to be disciplined, and to, stick to what we came here to do. So keep that in mind today. Let's run into the technicals here. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis. As always, if you guys can, give the stream a like for me. Sub to the channel. If you've been learning anything, if you feel like you've been growing, if you've been succeeding, if you've been making more money than you've ever made in your entire life over the past couple months by tuning into this stream, give it a like. Clubhouse members, youtube.com. Yeah. And everyone else on YouTube, I don't even think I got to mention to you guys, just the little thumbs up button, man. That's all it is. Just a click away. Just a click away. All right, thank you guys. Let's go ahead and I'll do this. I'll give a fresh top-down analysis in trade for a like on the stream. Yeah, that seems pretty fair. Maybe I'll call a trade too, and maybe we'll make like thousands of dollars today. I don't know, but I'll do all that for a like and a sub. All right, appreciate you guys. All right, anyways, let's get into it. I'm just messing with you guys. How's the music? Let me know before we start the breakdown. Zoom, let me know quickly. Music good? Yeah? No one got a problem with it? Okay. All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome in. Let's run a fresh top-down analysis here. Let's see what we can get into on gold today, and see what we can come up with here. So let's just track back to the daily time frame. A couple candles here. I do want to point out a few things that we have really been on the money about, right? So we understood that as price was ranging throughout this area here, we basically, I think it was 10 days of just straight consolidation, right? We pushed out of that zone. So as we began to move up, right, we started to move up very awkwardly, big push up. Now, if we're going to retest somewhere on the pullback, right, because we know we're most likely not going to just push straight up. So if we're going to pull back at some point, where will we come back to, right? So we talked about coming back down into this range here, possibly having price create some sort of like supports or anything like that. And we started talking about that really when this candle here closed, right? When we had that resistance there, we talked about this level right here, but more importantly, we talked about this one, right? And having that candle come back down, creating some sort of support right around here. And that's exactly what we did, right? We filled the range, we came back down, we retested the range, and now we're just kind of like messing around here. You see how we're undecided, right? So what could potentially happen today is we just may, wick around a bit, right? So that you maybe have candles either close like this today, right, to where you actually get a closure below for next week, or you have price just close, somewhat the way it looks now, right? And then you begin to range, right? So that way now you have clean sells below, clean buys above coming in for next week with a bunch of red folder news and all that good stuff, right? So we'll see about all that. So anyways, let's drop down to the actual day, right? So we're coming off of this daily closure here. It is a bearish closure. It is resistance. Remember, we talked about price moving up into this range right here. And what do you know? We get that wick out of right out of that zone. I think that was on Tuesday, right? And then I'm sorry, Wednesday, and then Thursday's candle, which was yesterday, closes, you know, weak, bearish, doji, little undecided, but bearish, you know, at the end of the day. And, you know, now we have this guy right here. So we did break the daily lows, right? We broke them, I think, at some point Asian session, right? We broke these daily lows here, kind of ran into support, started rejecting support now. So very curious to see what we're going to do here. Let's go take a look at the 4 hour and let's get a little bit better guidance here for the session, right? So 4 hour candles are moving up. You had this candle close. Yeah, you got a breakout here, right? But no bottom wick. So yeah, you do move down, but notice how you can't fill the whole range and you start coming right back up now. So very curious to see, does the 4 hour want to poke its head back in to the range, right, for the rest of the day, or shall we continue driving down, right? We just broke the lows, the highs a little while ago. We're coming right back into this range now. So could get a little tricky. We got to jump down to the lower time frames here, see what price is looking like. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour did close above, so we do get a closure above on the 1 hour chart. You got pretty clean range, right? Coming up into 79 here, 79.80. You got a strong 1 hour closure, a bit overextended, but very, very strong closure. 30-minute also closes bullish here, right? So let's take a look at that 15-minute. 15, if we can get some sort of a bullish closure, right, back above the range, then I think price should continue moving up, right, as we can potentially fill that wick over there to the left hand side. Now if we close below, right, there's some options here, because again, that 4 hour candle, right, now that it's coming back into this overall range here, we are going to see how it reacts, right? Will it continue to push through it, right? Or are we going to start rejecting and heading back down, right? This is a major zone right here. If price is going to break, right, or move up, break out, if it's going to continue down, it's going to retest, right, and then keep going down like that. So very, very clean area in which we're in. Let's keep an eye on this, right? Let's take a look at the 15, maybe see if we can get a little bit of a range there, right? I don't know if I like the 15 closure below. I probably would want to wait for like a 30-minute closure, being that we are technically bullish on the 4 hour. We are technically bullish on the 1 hour. The 30-minute and the 15 would be the only sign of a closure, right? And we don't really want to jump at that one, because that will most likely be where the fake out takes place, right? If candles want to keep moving bullish today. So we don't really want to get involved in that one. I'd rather maybe sit tight, wait for a fake out back above the range. Now you have that wick to fill plus that wick to fill. We wait for our lower wick and we get the fill-in. We get the fill-in, my friends. So we'll see. You know, we'll see what's going to happen. If the candles can maybe give us some signs here, like you get another bullish candle, maybe it's like a doji or something, right? Something like that would be great. And then a clean like range 2 closure back below. I think at that point we could probably go in for the sells, right? But again, we don't want to jump on those sells too quick, because look at all the time frames that are bullish right now. All right, so let's just keep that in mind. I'm open for sells, but it's gotta, like, it can't be the first one. You know, the first one is most likely where the retail traders are going to get liquidated right here or something, right, off of that, and then, you know, let it grab liquidity, break the highs too, get all that done, and then if we can get a closure below, right, that's where we could probably look to move down. So yeah, let's give price a little bit of time to do its thing. It just moved up. It's, you know, just basically ran a sprint, so it's gonna have to take a breather real quick, catch its breath, and then yeah, anything above 59 we stay bullish here. Yeah, probably gonna make it like more so 56, little like middle ground there. Yeah, probably like right around there. Let me check something out here. Yeah, 56, 56, 56. Yeah, let's do 56, or at least I'm gonna do 56 there. It's gonna kind of excuse me, be a little bit of like a middle ground here. So yeah, it's funny because a lot of days we have, you know, like buys above, sells below, right? Like buys above, sells below. But today it's really just one area that we want to pay attention to, which is 56. And anything that remains above pretty much stays bullish, right? And anything that can kind of get back below there is probably going to start moving down on the 4 hour chart, right? So yeah, let's pay attention to 56 here. Let's observe and stick to what we do best, all right? Be patient, be disciplined. We know what we're looking for now. The hard part is done, right? Now comes the easy part, which is waiting. But unfortunately, 85% of traders, 95% of traders don't win, right? So what happens is, even though the hard part is out of the way for me, which is analysis, and now the easy part shows up, which is waiting. In reality, for the other 95% of traders, right, the easy part is doing the analysis. The hard part becomes the waiting game. So I want you guys to get better at the waiting game, right? Get better at the hunt, right? Become a better hunter, so that way you can really get your kill and not have to go back and forth, crappy trade, good trade, crappy trade. It's too much work. You don't need to work that hard here, all right? So let's wait. Let's see what we do. So far, we're pretty good. I'm pretty bullish for the most part. And if we can get those range 2 sells, that'd be awesome. If not, everything look good, man, for the push up. All right? 30-minute celery would be mwah, voila. It would be great. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, Louis G. We'll see what happens. Watch out for Pac-Man today. Yeah. Wait for the prey, baby. Wait for the prey. So, yeah. Anyways, speaking about prey, they got me, gang. They got me. Yep. They found me. Yeah, so it looks like Top One's going to review for a live account, which, hey, I don't blame them, you know. Take it too much, but I don't know if they want to put me on these everyday payout type of deal either. Like, I don't know if there's really a win at all for them, right? I mean, it seems like just like a lose-lose on their end. So, I mean, you keep me on instance, and I just rip you up, you know, week after week after week, or you put me on lives, and then I just go off, right? And I just start hitting my my daily targets and taking real money every day. So pray for Top One, man. It's a tough situation to be in for them, but they're going to be all right. You know, they're going to be all right. We'll treat them fair, right? 13 accounts, all of them paused. Yeah, was it Magnus? Let me find Magnus. Who was it that spoke that into existence last night in London, man? That's messed up. It's a tough spot to be in. Tough spot to be in for Top One, but we love Top One. Top One's doing the biggest sale they've ever done. Black Friday, it's like 57.5. I say, why don't you just do 58, G? You know? So, but they got a big one going. And, hey, their instant funded accounts have been working really well for us and our team and our style. And, you know, that whole, like, focus on $3,000, you know, just focusing on 3K. If you guys can, you know, I know you guys want to make 10 and 20 and 100,000 a month and all that stuff, but if you can get a 50K with Top One, right, instant funded, focus on that 3K, you will pretty much set yourself up with an ongoing repeated system where you can take $22.50, right, per account all day, every day. So, damn, I've done this, I think, like 7 or 8 times, maybe a little bit more, and now they finally put me on live. But guess what? Now when I go on live, I got all of these so that they can combine, and I could probably make $22.50 a day. Hang it down. So I don't know how much they want that, but we'll see what happens. Oh, don't do it. Oh, don't do it. Can't place a trade on Top Step live account. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I can't help you with Top Step. Can't help you with Top Step. So let's see what we got going here. Nice 15 closure is going to be great. It's going to be real good. Time we got, it's 8:20 now, so we're probably going to get some volatility in the market here. That wick may get filled over like the next minute, but we'll see. Let's see if we can wait, and if we can hold off, then we're looking at like an 8:30 trade here. Am I live on Top Step? No, I'm not. Top Step, I just have some XFAs and stuff. Yeah. Up $1,000. Took 90 pips last night in the Asian session. I mean, it was just just a beauty. Just an absolute beauty. I don't know where it was, but it was super clean. Let me get it on my journal here. Yeah, so it took a nice trade last night in Asian. Yeah, I think this wick's gonna get filled here with Comics Open. Let me just see something here. Yeah, so 15-minute fake out here. So you had the 4-hour respecting the low. This with the 4-hour. How much time we got? 8 minutes. So 4 hours respecting the low here, right? So you had basically a 4-hour candle, and the next candle, which is this bearish move right here, right? That was the new 4-hour lower wick. And that 4-hour lower wick, we were trying to pay attention, is right here, right? We were paying attention to this zone here and using it as an observation zone, hoping that maybe we can get a fake out, right? Like if this 4-hour low is going to respect the previous 4-hour low, then maybe if we get some sort of a fake out or inverted celery or something like that, that we could take advantage of this 4-hour candle, right, beginning to come back up. Because at the time it looked obviously something like this, right, where it was creating that lower wick, and we were anticipating, can we move back up on that candle and then break the highs and flip bullish on the 4-hour, right? So had a great read here last night. Price did come down. We're kind of looking for these sells here really early in the Asian session, but we got no top wick. So we kind of had a closure below there, as you can see, just no top wick, just price just ran down, and that's okay. You know, we're not going to get FOMO about that, or, you know, make impulsive, irrational, stupid, bonehead decisions, right? Just because price is moving and we're not involved, right? We're just going to wait on the next best setup. So we start paying attention to that range there, right? This range down here, looking for potential fake outs above. What do you know? This beautiful, you get a nice closure. And I was telling the chat too, like during the breakdown, like I really want to see us get in here, because if we don't get in there the whole time we're in the buy, I'm gonna be thinking about us getting back in there, right? So, and this is just based off of a lot of chart time of me observing like target tapped concepts or the fade position, and just understanding this range, right? I think most people, they're so focused on the candles of the like the formation or the pattern, but one of the most important things about the fade or any sort of target tap concept is really studying this range and watching what candles do within it. So I want to point something out. So you see how this guy closes with no wick pretty much, and the next guy breaks the low, right? And then again, we respect that previous low. That's a bunch of liquidity being grabbed up, right? So now that you get a fake out here, right, this is where we have the opportunity, and we know that sellers are involved. We know that their stops are hanging up into the wick fill most likely, and now that's why you get a clean, easy push through there, right? So this is where we close partials. I was able to hold pretty much up until where you see that candle on Top Step, on my Top Step account as well, with no consistency rule. And yeah, man, we took like 89, 90 pips off of that trade. Yeah, it was a lovely one. It was a beauty. It was a beauty. Yeah, the wick fill was clean. It was happened pretty simple, and then I just started trailing my stops. So once this candle closed here, I just moved my stops below the low here, and then I just started trailing them up. So yeah, once we got into this range here, I looked at the 5-minute. The 5-minute had a little low here, and I just kept it there just in case price wanted to kind of push off there and move back down. And then I just kept trailing, and then eventually got stopped like in profit right there. So it's a good trade. Good trade. Made $473 on 5 instant funded accounts, and then I think like $1,000 on my Top Step. Yeah, 1,070. And while I was explaining that, instead of paying attention, most of you guys got into buys. Now you don't. Hopefully this thing waits for me. I hope it waits for me. Not that I don't want you to go right into profit. I just want it to wait for me too. Louis G, then they're going to ask me later, hey, can you explain the Asian trade? Can we use your strategy? Of course. Yeah, I'll be using the same exact strategy on live. Yeah. Yep. I never switch strategies. Doesn't matter if I'm in a combine, if I'm in a live account, if I'm in a funded account, if I'm in an instant funded account, if I'm in a pre-live account, they got so many accounts these days, I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, everything remains the same. Plus, I'm still trading all my other accounts too. You'll always just find me showing up here every day just to look for the next best trade. Yeah. Friday, baby. We've had a great week. We really have. It's been a phenomenal week here. I think we took 1 L in Asian. Yeah, 1 red day. Yeah, 1 red day here on Tuesday. We took a loss in Asian. Big loss too, the $3,400 loss for me, but got it right back. Right. By the end of the week, it's back. So that's the probability mindset. It's the probability mindset right there. Just looking for the next best trade, right? Not really getting too discouraged or shaken up at all. I mean, it's a loss is a loss. I mean, we do this is what we do, right? We win trades, we lose trades. It's part of the game. FOMO, yeah, I was saying that the other day. A lot of people come to me and they say, Nick, I don't know, man, there's something wrong with me. I always have FOMO and whatnot. And I'm like, there actually is nothing wrong with you, right? Like a normal human being should feel FOMO, right? When other people get trades, or if something that they know would work out and it works out and they don't do anything about it, or like you should naturally feel FOMO, right? And I was saying this to an elite member, I think it was yesterday, but like there's something wrong with the guy who don't feel FOMO, right? And that's the winner's edge. That's the switch, right? It's not something wrong with you because you feel FOMO. There's something wrong with that lunatic because he has no FOMO or fear or any of that type of emotion, right, into the market. So, that's what separates the winners, right? Is they know they can flip that switch of they should feel bad, but they don't feel bad. They should have FOMO, but they don't have FOMO, right? Because they lean on logic. They lean on, the what is actually taking place, not what they could have done, or, if it had a wick, we could have been in, and blah, 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 So you just gotta, once you know what you're looking for, nothing else matters. All right, let's see if we can get this. Oh yeah. How are we gonna do this here? All right, let's see if we can get this lower wick here. We got a nice closure. Gonna have potential buy stops here on the break of the highs. 30 looks good. 1 hour looks pretty good. 4 hour looks good to continue up. So let's see if we can get a lower wick here, and then potentially have some buy stops. All right, we're going to need a lower wick. The entry's got to be on the break of the highs here, not on the current candle, unfortunately, because we've already got up there, So we need to make a lower wick here. See how we're respecting the highs? So we want to really wait until we break a previous high, not a current candle high. Otherwise, you could just be making these, right? High, lower high, and this one goes lower, right? And then starts driving down. So just wait for that lower wick. If it drives, it drives. That's what we're talking about, If it drives, it drives. Come back next week? Always, brother. I'll be here every week. I have been here every day for, I think, 3.5 years now. So for 3.5 years, I've probably missed maybe 5 to 7, maybe 5 to 8 trades, maybe. Days. Bro, where'd my Clubhouse chat go? There we go. There it is. Yeah, so I'll be here, brother. Just a handful. Just a handful. And we show up too, like when we're not, I mean, I'd be hearing people, hey Nick, I couldn't make the live stream today. I had a little bit of a cold, wasn't really it's like, what, you couldn't sit up in your bed and open your laptop? Really? I wasn't feeling good either, bro. Ran the whole live stream in front of 2.2 thousand people. Called the winning trade. We all made money. Yeah, I had a fever too, dude. Yeah, no excuse will do on your way to the top. It's like you couldn't open your laptop and just sit there and just listen? Couldn't use your ears? Oh, man. Are you sure you really want to retire your wife? Are you sure? I don't know, buddy. I don't know. It doesn't sound... You sure you want to get your kid out of daycare? I don't know. I mean, you told me that, and... Yeah, you gotta... if you want something, you gotta make sure you're putting in the work to get it. It ain't gonna come easy, that's for sure. At the bus stop, waiting in the cold, boss. Love you, G. Love you. Wishing the best for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope it's incredible, and I hope and pray that you get this trading thing together, towards the end of the year and into 2026. We'll be rooting for you, bro. We really will be. Way to stick it out, do what you got to do for now, and just lock in. Didn't we make a lower wick? Technically, yeah. But I don't really think that's the one I'm looking for. Because now I got to enter up here. Right? And 64 pips away is like that low. That is barely even made. So, yeah. Not only is it a late entry, but it's also a very, very tight stop. That probably doesn't make sense. We might get a pullback here. Right? We might get an actual pullback come down too. Maybe being able to take better buys. So I don't like that wick right there. Like this one is fine. See that one? That one, right? That one's okay. That one's not that good. Actually, that one's not good at all. Right? That's very similar to this one. This one I don't like. That red one I like. So it's got to be there, right? It just can't really be like that. I don't measure it in pips or anything like that because pips and ranges and all that stuff always changes. So I don't really measure it that way. I need to judge it, right? I need to look at it and judge it based off my experience. So that, it might run, but that's not the wick for me. I don't know if that's my emotions that's running me. It is. It is. You should lower your size to the point where you don't even care if it's a winner or a loser. I was telling the group that in Asian last night. I bet you, like, the last trade you took that you were a little nervous about, I bet you if you only risked a couple pennies, you wouldn't be too nervous. So someone was asking, I keep closing early, like too early and this. So I said, well, Matt, why don't you lower your size, right? So that way, like, if you win, let's say, like, you take a buy, right, on the break of the high here, and you're targeting up there, right? And your stop's going to be down here. So you get in this buy position, and if you win the trade, you're going to win $1. Right? It's like let's say it's a 70 pip move. And if you lose the trade, you're going to lose 25 cents. Would you really care about it at that point? Or would you just have fun trading? Right? Would you close early? No, you wouldn't close early because you're like, there's no reason to close. I want to get my dollar, right? And you would also be like, well, what if I lose? And you'd be like, I don't really care if I lose. It's only 25 cents, right? So you get the ability now to detach yourself from the money, from the floating P&L, and you can think clearly now, and you can study the setups, right? And you can see what happens more times than not. When we get into a trade, you can see how many times the wicks get filled, the ranges get filled, what time it happens, when it happens, what the pattern looks like, right? What sets it up. So you begin, once you can detach from the money, you can actually pay attention to the technicals, right? Instead of just, $500, gotta go, boom, boom, right? That's a lot of money. Says who? Right? Who said it's a lot of money? Because the market was willing to give you the whole range, right? And if you took a 500 here, then that means, my goodness, you probably could have made $5,000, right? So what you're doing is you're basically just saying, well, this is a lot of money due to, you know, the way I grew up or my perception of money or what my parents made or, you know, what I thought was average income, right? So you make decisions based off of that instead of based off the structure, when the structure is going to give you a lot more money. So you're basically leaving money on the table by not believing, right? So if you can lower yourself down in size to the point where you don't care about the outcome whatsoever, you can start to focus on how often the trades fill the wick or play out or fill the range. And then as you increase your size again after a bunch of reps of that, right, after seeing that over and over, now you get back in at your regular size, and now you're more likely going to be willing to let those trades fill those wicks, hit those partials, move stops to break even at the right time, right? Not at the random time. How many of you guys ever do this? All right, guys, we're going to get in a buy. When we fill the wick, we'll go break even, right? So you get in, we get activated, and all of a sudden you're scrambling. Right? Price going to get you a little scared, kind of give you a little scare here, go back in the drawdown, re-break the high, and then once it re-breaks the high, you close. Why are you doing that? You know, because you don't want to lose, right? You want to avoid loss at all costs. So again, you have to be prepared for a loss, right? If you're always thinking about the money and the outcome, you're never going to handle the trades properly. And that means you're never going to make some of the money that I show you guys that these Clubhouse members are making. I'm just wheeling their P&Ls across the stage, begging you to try and really focus on the playbook, sticking to the setup, keeping good trade management, right? Now, look, I get it. If your consistency rule is being hit right here, close the trade, right? Use your brain a little bit, right? Last thing I want is someone emailing me say, hey, Nick, I was at my consistency rule, but it didn't fill the wick yet, and I just closed because that's not, or I just held, right? And then I lost. That's not what I'm saying here, right? Use your brain. If you're hitting your consistency rule, obviously take the profit. But if we're talking about really understanding the playbook setups and how the markets move, don't do that anymore. If you have to lower your size, lower your size. It's my trainer at the gym. He always says, we're going to go up. We're going to go heavy. We're going to push ourselves. But if it's too heavy to where it distorts form and it doesn't activate the muscle that we're trying to activate, then we're going to lower that weight down a little bit, and we're going to make sure we get good form on those reps, right? So same deal here. Same deal here. Okay? Does that make sense? Anyone have questions on that? That's a huge topic right there. It really is. I think most traders don't hurt themselves. Or the markets don't hurt them. They just hurt themselves in the market, right? And a lot of that has to do with your emotions. And look, and all of a sudden, what happens is that's just the beginning. That's just the first domino, because what tends to happen after that, gang? How many guys you guys have ever done this as well, right? That happens to you, right? Say we get into this buy, right? You close right here, right? And we fill the wick. And we go, okay, cool, stops to break even. And then we go, ooh, okay, cool, partials, right? And then all of a sudden, the candle closes. And you got out here, right? So you got out right here. But guess who wants to get back in now? Because they have FOMO, because they closed too early, right? So you should have just held the trade the whole time. Because then what happens is this trader now gets FOMO. We've already hit profit. We've already hit our partials. But now this candle's closing, and what they're going to want to do now, and this is something I have done in the past many times, is they're going to wait for a instantly, right? The lower wick that gets thrown out is the one that they're going to use. They're going to have an entry right here. Price is going to break the high, tap them in, and then literally just come crashing down because they've already missed the move. Stop out sellers. Next thing you know, like, you're just wiped out, right? So you get into a bad situation by not understanding probabilities and trading with fear and on defense and whatnot. You exit a winning trade early, which you did get profits, but not the profits that you wanted, right? Again, going back to you and profits and money and all that stuff, right? So what happens? You force a trade up here, right? And then what happens? Price stops you out, we get a support, and then gone. And then you're just sitting there literally punching the air in front of you, all right? Anyone ever done this, or just me? I used to do this all the time. And that's the reason I can say these things so accurately is because I've done all of it, right? I've been in all of these situations. So, yeah. Yep, I see you guys. A few of you guys, yeah. Just a couple times. And you're like, I gotta up my size too because, everyone else already made money. Isn't it silly? Some of the things that we do when you really think about it? My bad. I don't know what happened in Zoom there. What happened? You guys still with me, right? There we go. Perfect. You guys can hear me good, right? You guys can hear the music still or no? Talking to me directly? Yeah, man. It's facts. Okay, we good? All right, sweet. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Hey, Rafi. How are you, buddy? There he is.
Good morning, my brother. How are you feeling today?
Fantastic. Blessed and highly favored.
Lovely. How are we doing? Clubhouse, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday.
Hey.
How are we feeling?
How are you?
Yeah, we have Magnus in the house, too.
Magnus is here. How did I not see him?
Yeah. He was here. I don't know. He was here.
He's hiding.
Only he left.
There he is. Shout out to Johnny Gems. I heard you guys just came off of a dope pre-New York session. Fire.
Yo.
Hey, Magnus. The Viking has arrived.
Yes, sir. How you
doing? What's poppin', boys?
Everything Gucci.
How you guys feeling?
Good, bro. Incredible.
What
about you?
Blessed and highly favored.
Yes, sir.
Feeling like the God's highest form of creation, brother. That's how I'm feeling.
Me too.
Beautiful. Hey, Green, how are you? There he is. Interested in joining the Clubhouse? Please elaborate on the benefits. So live trading, all sessions, full trading course that I use to take money from the markets and that I teach in the live streams. Every Saturday we do webinars that are recorded. So there's hundreds of hours worth of webinars, hundreds of hours of pre-recorded content, and we update those live every week. So every week we update it live. We do a fresh webinar. Some of them cover trading reviews, monthly reviews. Some of them just hammer down some sort of like technical concepts. Some of them, like if something's on my heart that I want to share with the group that maybe I see us either doing really good with or maybe slacking on, that'll be like a topic. So yeah, the webinars are all different variety of topics and conversations. Rafi leads a lot of really good like mental performance type of webinars where sometimes we even sit and do meditation. It's next level. It's next level. And there's no surprise why all these traders are getting paid out, because we're all on top of it. We're all consistency. We're all moving in as one unit in a way together, right? To that 8-figure trader mark. So if you want to, shoot to be an 8-figure trader with us, that's going to be the best place to be. And just wait for the new year. Oh, man. It's going down. Where can you see the stats on individual sessions? I don't know. I don't think we have stats on individual sessions.
Like the closest will probably come is if one asks me if like I can show my trade seller in London, you can kind of see how the stats looking for London, and then that. But
yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't think we have like wins, losses, break even.
Yep. Yeah, we could look at all the London trades. What we're gonna do at the end of the year is basically get all of those stats put together. So between me, Magnus, and John, we're going to look at all the trades. So all the London trades that we're taking this year, all the pre-New York, all the New York session trades, and then we're going to gather those stats, get all that data, the numbers and all that, and then go from there.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, like Billy says here, there's guaranteed pass rate if you just lock in here. It's really guaranteed. Like it really is. Like you said, Nick, too. You come with your funded accounts, we'll get you funded here.
Yeah,
and you work
for sure. I mean, if you're willing to work
you guys
and make your adjustments, you can win.
save some time for the yearly recap because that one's gonna be more than 1 hour.
Yeah, don't miss
Holy
that one.
Sure.
Don't miss that one. Yeah, and you know,
that one's gonna be like 3 hours.
it could be. It could be.
Yeah. So come in ready. Make sure you put that in the calendar.
Facts. That'll be a good one. I'm excited about that. It's been a wonderful year. It really has been. We're sitting here at the 11th month of the year, and the stats have been almost hitting 300K total collected profits throughout the year with a 70% win rate, 84% daily win rate, over 1R, and it's just been a beautiful climb all year long. Like just one step at a time. You see how I go a little up, little down, little up, little down, little up, little down, but a consistent move upward. So that's exactly what I wanted to see this year. It's very similar to what we've seen last year. I think last year might have had a couple little bit more dips, but you know, again, the more we do this, the better we get. I mean, it's just like anything in life. If you sit around and you know, play pool, right, over and over and over again, you're going to get better at pool. If you all of a sudden never had rollerblades and you throw on some rollerblades or ice skates and all of a sudden you start doing that for 2, 3, 4 years, it's only right that you're going to get better. So this is all we've done is we've kept our head down. We've stayed consistent. We have not deviated from the plan, and we just kept moving day after day, repetition after repetition, and, you know, the results speak for themselves. We've done pretty much, I'd say 90% of all this live, like with 1,000 plus people attending, watching, learning, hearing the explanations, watching the breakdowns, planning the trade with us, trading the plan with us, and it's been one hell of a year. It's been one hell of a year.
Yeah, literally.
Yep. Yeah, so just slow and steady, you know, just showing up every day, looking for good trades, not being afraid to lose, not caring about winning. And this year so far, I put up 437 winners, 173 losers, 610 trades. Not too bad. Out of 610 trades to have a 70% win rate, pretty good. It's pretty good. It's probably the most I've traded as a profitable trader. So, yeah. Big dubs. Big dubs.
Big dubs.
I'm not too sure what you're trying to say. Yeah, maybe you have to rewrite it or something. Yes, exactly. And you guys are gonna, you know, when you show up here every day, you're gonna watch professionals, right? You're gonna hear us goof around and joke around and probably even get you to think and question your life existence. But what you will see us do is we will trade like professionals, right? There's one thing for sure is that you will see us take great quality trades, have plans for those trades. You'll never see us wing it. You'll never see us just impulsively move about something that doesn't make any sense. You'll never see us break the playbook, break our strategy or plan ever. So that's one thing that you can guarantee. So if you're looking for some good examples, right, to lock your trading in, there's no better place to be. Discipline gets the bag. That's right. That's right. How'd you guys do in London? No trades today, right?
Yeah, no trades, no. Nothing.
Gold
Just ran with no bottom weights and no top weights, and yeah, we had a couple opportunities where we had like buy stops ready, sell stops ready, but it ran, so nothing to do.
All good. We got a big bag in Asian last night, so
yeah, so it's fine.
Bro, they're putting me on. They're reviewing me for live. Look.
No way.
Everything's paused. Yeah, they got me. But I was telling these guys, I don't know.
We just talked about it
I know.
In London too. We talked about it in London too.
Hold on, let me see what time that email came in, because that's going to be a little freaky, you know? The email came in at 2:30 a.m.
There's no way.
I'll be damned if y'all wooed that into existence in London session while I was getting my beauty rest last night.
Yo, who was in London here? I know a lot of
Call
people
him
was,
out,
like,
Magnus.
more-
Who was it? Hey.
Nah. But we definitely said that. I was like, yo, I don't understand what. Yeah, okay. I'm not saying too much, but now you're already getting called up. So I mean, I can say it now. I'm
Yeah,
like,
man.
I don't understand why they don't take Nick on live. If I had a prop for him, I'd put Nick on live instantly. But
Hey. It's a tough situation for top one. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I mean, it's a tough position to
Yeah.
be in. You either got, you know, me just crushing instant funded accounts and just taking payouts like every week and a half, or you're gonna get me on a live account and I'm just gonna go even crazier with daily payouts. So, you know, top one's in a tough spot. You know, they're in a, you know, they're kind of stuck between. They're not in a good area. Let's just say that. So.
bro, I think they had like someone from top one is probably in the clubhouse here.
Hey, how you doing? How are you? Undercover. We see you. Top one's awesome. They're it's incredible. Yeah.
Bro, I said that in London, and right after you got an email.
That's crazy. No, I'm excited actually. You know, I don't know how I'll be honest. I don't know how I dodged live accounts this whole time on Top Step or Top One. I really don't. Outside of maybe just getting paid and then sometimes blowing the accounts or whatever, maybe that kind of bought me some time. But I don't know how I wasn't on live accounts from months ago.
Literally, I don't get it too. Man pulls out like 30 grand and no one says anything.
Nobody knows nothing.
Nobody knows nothing. We got Mr. Gems in the building.
Hey, the gems.
Mr.
The ninja.
Gems.
The ninja creamy. Ain't that?
The ninja. Ninja cream. So what you
Johnny
gonna do with your
Jet.
first payout? Yeah, I'm probably gonna get that ninja cream.
Yeah, someone said that. They said, "Yo, Nick,
Yeah, for
thanks for the payout. I'm buying a ninja creamy now." I'm like, "Oh, that's lit." Okay.
Yeah, I saw that at Clubhouse
Good
Props
investment.
too.
Johnny Gems, how we feeling? Welcome to the New York live stream.
Yo, what's poppin', boys?
Hey, how are you?
What's Gucci, brother?
What's up, my man?
Gucci.
How we
Poppin',
feeling?
how you doing? Feeling amazing, bro.
How you
Yeah.
doing?
Just feeling incredible. Feeling like today's the best day ever.
Lovely.
It is, dude.
The
It
only
is.
thing is just Friday. But
Yeah,
guess
bro,
what?
it's-
We have a webinar tomorrow, so we're good.
Oh.
And what's going on the webby
Friday,
tomorrow?
Let's go.
What are we
you have to
doing?
take over.
We Gucci with
You're
that?
taking
or-
over.
What's up with the
Yeah.
webby?
Yeah. All right, Magnus running the show tomorrow, ladies and gents. So we're gonna get a chance to
Yes,
see the
sir.
Viking again for a
Big
Saturday
Mags.
webinar. I think I would love to see maybe a week or monthly review out of like everything. I mean, Magnus has been on a heater. He's been on fire. I'd love to hear some of his mindset and some of his thought processes throughout these London session trades. So yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay,
with it.
cool. Yeah.
I'm with it. He's up.
Just wait for it.
Yeah, the last one was phenomenal. The people kept demanding we need more of the Vikings. So I said, all right, man,
get
let's
it.
get it. And you've been on a
Hey,
heater
here
here
you
too,
go.
so one hell of a month. I say maybe if we have the time, we go through like maybe a two to 4 week type of trade review from London.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool.
down.
Appreciate you,
Yeah.
bro. Let's get it.
Of course, yeah, we discussed different concepts too, like of the trades and all that. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
just trades. So even though you weren't there, you can always learn something.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you all get
That's gonna
some
be
time
good.
because it might run a little longer.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, give yourself a
Wow.
little bit of extra time.
Yeah.
So it's max about 4.5 hours. Nah,
Bring it.
I'm just
What,
joking.
my round of golf that morning before the webinar? I told Anna, honey,
Yo,
I'm gonna golf on Sunday morning
Wait.
at 7 and probably on Saturday morning at 6.
bro, did you?
Is that okay
did
with you?
Book that one?
No, I didn't book it. I told Joe to do
What are
it.
we doing?
I don't do that stuff. That's below my pay grade. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding.
But you said 6 a.m., bro. I don't know about that.
I know about that. I'm down.
I guess I'll have to. All right, bro.
Yeah, I'm down. Just wake up early, bro. It's light. You wake up
Yeah,
at
just
But
6.
wake
you already wake up early every day, bro.
Yeah, I already
No
wake up
difference.
early.
It's just another day.
I know, dude. It's another day for real. Instead of streaming pre-New York, I'll play some golf.
There you go. There you go. Because if we get started by 6, then we could probably get done. Because that's a pretty small course too. So we could probably get done
Facts, bro.
even like an hour before the webinar. You know.
Yeah, Maybe we should probably book that like now.
Yeah, Joe,
Maybe Joey Stu, you got us.
book it up, brother.
Book it.
Book it.
Shout out Joey Stu too, getting a payout, bro. Let's get it.
Hey.
Joey Stu took a payout last night.
Hey, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Joey Stu with the payout. Big dubs. Okay,
Yeah, locked back in
okay.
and got it.
Man, locked back
Let's get
in.
it.
Sir.
Yeah, anyone? Yeah, there it is. No 6 a.m. spot.
spots
Hey,
available.
what about
snap.
6? What about
What about like
5:45?
7?
5:45 be better than 7. Do we use golf now? Yeah, we do.
Check 7, bro.
iPhone 2. Change that name too, bro. iPhone 2.
iPhone 2.
iPhone 2, check 7.
Ain't that?
What's up, iPhone 2? Yo, it's good, chat. How
iPhone
y'all
2.
feeling? Right. Yeah, chat. Happy Friday. Let's another day to follow this plan here. The statistically reliable plan that pretty much guarantees an outcome.
That's it.
You're in the right place. You know, you're looking for consistent profitability. Well, this is a perfect place for you because this is a statistically reliable trading edge that performs consistent payouts. So,
It really
perfect.
does, though. You can't knock the edge. You know, you really can't. The edge is there. Whether you like it or not, the edge is there. And it's going to be up to you to abide by it, you know?
Yeah, we were talking about how like in pre-New York, like how there is a lot of uncertainty in the markets, but you can turn that uncertainty into certainty by applying the data, right? That data will give you certainty, and if you apply that, then you turn your uncertainty into certainty, and you gotta have confidence in that, right?
Yeah, we play a pretty simple game. It's just people
really do.
complicate it too much. Alright, might be bringing this over here because, yeah, I might have to trade on this account here. Alright, so here's what I'm looking at. So we got a bit of a observation zone here now, right? Let me just move that. So yeah, so basically between 73 and 78, right where this wick kind of you see all these wicks? Look at this. It just wicks everywhere. See this? All in here. So what we want to do is we want to see if we can wick out of that area, right? So we have a new hourly candle coming up. We also have 9:15, 9:30 and all that as well. So what I'd love to see here is the potential to wick out of there, either close below, right? Something like that would be ideal, and then we could look to potentially take sells coming down. I personally would rather take it as a fade or some sort of an inverted celery today. I think this is going to be a little too obvious, and then potentially, you know, that may not work, right? I mean, I'll still take this because the probability is in our favor, but I'd rather get it to where most aren't aware of it, right? So meaning if this candle here in the next, or let's just say the next one, right, can kind of either wick up and kind of close really weak, right? We could do something like that on the break of the lows, go break even when we get down towards 73, or we don't take this next candle, which will be the 9:15 candle, right? So if this is the 9 a.m. and then this one's the 9:15 candle and it comes down and closes like that, I think that'll be a good opportunity for us as well. So we got a lot of range, right, to continue down. We'll see if we can get it. We got volume coming in here as well. We're basically tapping into these targets now, so we just got to wait a couple minutes and maybe we'll have something fall right into our lap here.
Yeah, sounds good. 9:30 cheat code coming up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Even this fade right here, if we can get like let me just make this like really thin. If we can get that candle to wick up like it's doing here and then close either very weak with a little lower wick, I'll be totally open to enter on the break of those lows. All right, what's up with these? This is my top style. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like this. We need to extend it to the left. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's get rid of this guy. We don't really need this zone here anymore. We're going to pay attention mainly to 73 and 78 and see if we can kind of wick out of it. So basically now we're playing at in a different range than we were when we first got to the desk, right? So now we're up here. So we're going to have to play the game up here now. So this is pretty much a range we're looking at. Any sort of like break and retest here may lead to a continued bullish move. But if you do close back below, right, especially this level here, that you should begin to move down now. So just wait on it. Just wait on it. Fade, yeah, fade would be good. What we got, Ryan? What we got? Yeah, at least you kept them small. Aren't you're traveling too right now, aren't you? At least you kept it small. Top one's holding your payout. Did they say that they're holding it, or are they communicating to you about it? Are they giving you a reason?
Yeah, bro. Fire buys an Asian session today, bro. I mean, that was
incredible.
Probably the
Very
cleanest
nice.
trade of the month. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think that was the best trade of the month. Like that was the
bro.
beauty. Yeah, that was
so
right here.
fire.
Clean 100 pips too, like one shot.
So clean, man. You held very nicely, Nick, on that one.
Yeah.
Nick held really nice on that one, actually.
That one I held
You
for
held
90.
the full TP, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90 pips.
Yeah, bro.
That was a good
Yeah,
one.
Asian session was money. London session, great London session, boys. Today, we were all in there. Rafi Magnus
Yeah, I heard
Again,
London was
fire.
awesome.
said we were all in that London session, great London session today.
Yeah, that was good.
It's great.
Yep. Yeah, great pre-New York chat as well. Clean setup and great consistent execution.
Did you guys take that celery here?
Yeah,
Yo, that
the
was-
15. What are the 15 minute? I took the breakout candle on the 15 minute.
Okay, this one.
Entered on the break of that high, took
Okay,
profits
nice.
right where we rejected, and that was
W. Clean piece of the pie. A clean piece of the pie.
we ended up juicing up, but we got our move, and that's all that matters.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Breaking our low now.
Oh, looks
Sells
good.
below. Sells below.
Nice.
Yeah, looking good. Let's take a look at the range here. 122 pip range, so pretty good, pretty good. Nightbot? Yeah, shout out to Nightbot. Oh my god, you hear my crazy kids?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Shout out to
Maybe
Shure
YouTube
Microphone.
Yeah, YouTube chat. Anyone take those pre-New York buys? Yeah, appreciate that, Caesar. Yeah, it was a nice read. Just doing what we do, you know? Correlating the time frames, the higher time frames, lower time frames, and looking for clean ranges.
Looking for clean ranges, baby. Let's see. Ready for our move? Yeah, if it comes, yep, definitely. Yeah, so boys, what we should do is we'll meet up. We'll get on like a Zoom call and we'll basically share all of our data. So we'll look at all the London trades. We'll look at all the New York trades. I'll record the session too, so that way we can upload it as well, so people can kind of almost be like a fly on the wall, you know. So we won't do that one live, but we'll do it and record it, so that way it can go into like a webinar, the webinar channel or something like that. So
The yearly
we'll
one?
yeah, we'll go over all the stats, all the data. We'll get stats on London, pre-New York, New York, Asian, so that way we can actually present that to the Clubhouse, so we can show you guys, you know, exactly what the data looks like, what the results are, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, bro.
All right, Goldie, creeping on 9:30 here. Oh, of course. Yeah, it's gonna be good. That'll be a good one. It'll be nice not, to do it not live, just so we can flow and have good conversation, and then we'll just record the whole thing.
Yep.
Energy in the house. It's popping energy.
Energy.
What's the song that I'm playing right now?
Elevator music.
I don't even know.
Elevator music. Far from that.
Elevator. All right, let's see about 9:15. Keep in mind we got 9:45 red folder news today, right? So anything at 9:15 or 9:30 will probably be the better option. 9:45 we could still look to operate in that candle, but we'd have to, really let the news come out first, and then we go, from there if the setup's valid. Hey, bro, I'm new and I love you. Hey, bro, I love you too. Honestly, I do, because you're here with a dream and you're consistent and you actually want to, separate yourself in life. You don't want to settle for a mediocrity, conformity and an average life. So people be like, yo, you don't even know me. How do you love me? That's how I love you, because you're my kind. You know what I mean? You're a rebel. You're going to, question the system. You're going to go against the grain. You're going to, glitch the system, as we would say, right? So I love glitches. I really do. I wouldn't want to spend time with anyone else. You ain't a glitch. I don't want to hang out with you.
Right. Exactly.
Glitching.
All my fellow glitches.
Nowhere
Isn't
else
it
I'd rather
nice?
be but with the winners, man.
It's nice to
Yes,
stand up for what you
glitchers.
believe in. It really is. It's nice to develop a backbone where society is trying to get men to crumble, right? Just sit down and get fat and be lazy and let your wife do all the work, right? And it's nice to be with men and women as well that have a backbone, that have a dream, that are willing to be consistent for it, are willing to go through the fire. Like you gotta go through the fire. You're gonna have to learn this game, and it's not gonna be easy, but it'll be worth it. So I know the commitment. I know what it takes to go through that fire. So anyone doing that is highly, and I mean highly, respected in my eyes.
100% same here.
Yep.
That's why I was saying something that to chat. Like, I appreciate y'all. Like, you guys, you give us an environment to grow and uplift each other, and allow us to surround ourselves with winners, so we can become more winners, right? And lead by example for each other, pick each other up, and just show us all, be example to everyone what winners do. And that's why I appreciate y'all, for real. Appreciate this community here. It's powerful stuff. Law of association is just like the law of gravity. It's bound to work. So appreciate y'all, Clubhouse and TT. Let's get it.
Sir, let's get it.
We'll give you a big hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Finding a place like this out there, bro. Like, not in this game,
Yeah.
Hell no.
I've traded with Raja, Don, and Nick, and they all had their own communities, and they all traded similar but a little bit differently. And by far, Nick is the best. Nick is the GOAT by far. The community, the education, the trading, it's by far the best in the game.
Yeah,
and,
100%.
especially in the live streaming game. And you will never, honestly, see a community. You'll never find a community like TT, and it's just a different breed.
Exactly, bro. And the thing is that we talk about so much, or Nick does especially, like about so much other than just trading, that I think that's what differentiates him from like other, streamers. Not to talk bad of anyone else, but
Right.
I would never really do that. But I mean, just the talks about life and the process and what he's been through, and he can really, you can like relate to everything almost.
100%,
I think that's
bro.
what really separates.
And not like, we're not talking crap about anyone, like Nick,
Nah, not at all.
he talks about not only how to be rich in the markets, but rich off the markets too, right? How to live a wealthy, abundant life, not only in your pockets, but in all the areas of life. And that honestly makes a bigger impact than just trading. And, you know, like we got people who are becoming better husbands, better fathers, just better people, like, you know, like, and that makes a bigger, deeper impact in one's life, just besides trading, in my opinion. And, you know, when you correlate both of those together with trading and then with abundance in the other areas besides trading, that's a wealthy life, right? It's a true wealthy life. You know, like if you're just rich in the pockets, but you hate your life and you think negatively and you're out of shape and people don't like you, right? Because you're a bad person, then that money doesn't mean anything, right? Like it's having the money with having the wealth and abundance outside of just the money too, you know?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And like this is coming, right? This is coming from me, right? But me, who is someone who was in all those communities, right, who traded with those guys and who've been in a couple different discords, right, like I'm just telling you from experience, right? I know, you know, I just know it from going through all those different communities and different streams and stuff like that. I know this one's the best.
The best, baby.
Yeah.
The best.
Flip it.
Flip it. You've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Take it for what it is, but that's my experience, you know, on the last 4 years of 4 or 5 years of my journey.
You know, here's the thing, man. Like, you can tell that this thing is so special. It's just because once you get in, you can't leave. You know, and it's not just because of the pips or whatever, but it's just because how you feel when you're in this space. The energetics don't lie, you know? So that's the thing, you know, it's like when you get into this space and you have such a supportive and loving community, and then the mentor that we have, you know, is nothing but, you know, pure love. It's just like, man, how can you leave? People instantly feel like family, you know?
Right. And knowing Nick personally too, like my guy he talks the walk or walks the talk, bro. Like, you know, whatever he's preaching, he's doing, you know, and I see it in his personal life, being with him and stuff like that. Like, you know, he says whatever he preaches, he literally does it, and that's a leader that's worth following, right? That's a leader you want to follow, one who practices what they preach, right? Some leaders out here don't even practice what they preach, right? So really gotta be careful who's leading you and stuff like that. And the results speak for themselves, right? You could go look at Nick's Trade Zella and Nick's statistical record over the last couple of years. Numbers don't lie, results speak for themselves. So that's a leader I'm trying to follow.
Same here.
All right, just keep on going. Keep going. I'm loving this, man. I'm soaking now. Just kidding. Hey, all we've really.
I'm telling y'all right now, you guys are right where you need to be in your life. You know, like life is very tough and stuff, but right here, right now is the biggest and best moment for your guys' life, because this is where things change right here in this community. I really believe that. And,
yeah, same here. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you're in your perfect spot. Now you just got to stay consistent, right? You stay consistent. You got a goal to start, but you need consistency to finish. You stay consistent. Trust me, we say it all the time, you're guaranteed results, and you got to believe that.
Exactly. And we can see Nick's results by his fruits, and we definitely know that this is what we want for ourselves, so follow that leader.
Yes, bro.
W.
So real talk here, that's all I'm going to say, though. Honestly, we continue on with the day now.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, our whole purpose to be here is we already know how to trade, right? So our whole purpose is, can we make the viewers better, right? Then when they leave than they were when they came in, right? If we could do that, that's always been my main focus. That keeps me off of any sort of like money or worldly, you know, type of, I guess, not temptations, but like, you know, wanting the worldly things, right, versus the impact on its own. So, I mean, my goal has always just been to be a city on a hill, you know, a beacon of light, so that way people can come in and maybe they're struggling, maybe they're just lonely, maybe they're just trying to find themselves, and they could come here or, you know, approach this stream and hear a couple things and say, wow, you know, like maybe there's some hope here, right? Maybe there's no smoking mirrors here. These guys are being very straight up. They're telling us how it is, right? And again, if we can just make you better when you leave than you were when you came in, I mean, that's my mission out here. So yeah,
bro. Amen.
And I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it big too.
Yes, sir, bro. And
We're doing it
committed
big.
to a purpose, bro. You know, that's why things are breaking through right now. You know, you committed to your purpose, bro. Purpose driven.
Yes, sir. You know, how many people's lives are better off because you existed, right? That was a quote that just rang in my head for years and years. And, you know, you see it happening now, thousands of lives.
Yup. Yes, sir, bro.
Do we trade or just talk? We just talk, bro. We just talk.
You know, trading is 95% waiting and 5% executing, from what I've learned and from what I've learned from the pros. So, bro, what are we going to do 95% of the time while we're waiting? Should we just talk about nothing, or should we talk about things that are actually going to, you know, impact others and stuff like that, you know? And then 5% of the time we lock in on the charts and we take beautiful trades and have great trading, you know?
Yeah, waiting. Yeah. If it broke 2 levels, then why aren't you in? Oh, you waiting for me to call the signal. Gotcha. Oh, man. How you doing?
Yeah, bro.
Not the stream for you, brother. Not the stream for you. Trust me. 1 minute, 5 minute. Go over to those guys, you know? 30-second charts. Gambling around with funded accounts. That's probably the better stream for you.
Yo, what's the picture of that guy? Remember they used to show that guy with the funny eyes?
Which one? Oh, the funny eyes
The
guy?
googly eyes? Yeah. I don't know who that guy was. That's a good question.
The googly eyes. People in 3 different streams.
Yeah. Literally, bro. People are still doing that today.
Man said that I was better than Raja. Pull up the clip. Pull up the clip where that came out of my mouth.
We never talk crap about
I
you.
want to hear that too.
Give me the
We
clip.
always give props to Raja, bro.
I mean, we do all right. I mean, we do all right, you know. I mean, we do all this stuff live too. You know, you just came at a time where we were just talking. You know, we do a little trading though. We do a little winning. We do a little payouts. Let me
just a little bit.
Let me check my Rise account actually, because I should have a couple payouts hitting here any moment now. So let's just double check here. Oh baby, $3,600 in payouts. We're gonna take those here today as well. Just send them over to the bank because that's what we do. You know, we just win. We just make profits in the market. We follow a simple system. We spend 85% of the time waiting, a couple minutes trading, and it goes really well for us. Made a lot of money this year.
Who could use an extra 3,600 right now, chap?
All right, we got to wait here. So let's see how that 30-minute candle closes. We obviously need sells below here, right? Because if you guys see, this is an observation zone, right? So if you were paying attention earlier, you would know that anything above here, closure-wise, will most likely remain bullish, right? So that's why there's no sell. There's no break of any level 2, level whatever you said, right? There's just a simple area over here and an area right here, and we ain't touching anything in between there. So if we can get a closure outside of that range, right, that's probably where I'll look to get into sells. Until then, we got to wait because this candle can reject up, close bullish, and then we continue moving up, and then news comes out, all that good stuff. So the plan has not changed. It hasn't changed yet. Just you haven't been able to wait the time. Takes time, man. It takes time.
There he is.
Oh, this guy. Oh, I thought you were talking about the other guy. Squiggly eyes. Squiggly eyes. It's been a minute.
Gilmore,
This dude? Yeah.
you ever seen Rafi?
Forgot
you
about
see
him.
Happy Gilmore? Rafi?
No.
Nah. Magnus, have
No.
you? Happy Gilmore?
Nah, you haven't?
We're foreigners, bro.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, I know.
I have no idea what it is.
That's true. Just a funny movie. And that's where it's from.
Good old Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, no excuses not to see Happy Gilmore, right, Kyle?
Yo, for real though. That is true. That is true.
Yo, Magnus, you should bring some what is it? Like some candies or something from out there.
Yeah.
No. Don't bring any candy from Denmark. Just save that. Leave it back home.
Here,
we got plenty of candy over here in America. Don't worry about it. We'll be good.
Yo,
We do appreciate the kind gesture, though. We do really appreciate that
bro.
kind gesture.
Bro, I had to come with. I brought some Danish like candies, me and my girl, and I feel like they love him, so I'll probably bring more.
Yeah, dude. Bring more. So
I
you
need to
guys
try
have
that.
some-
I need to try 'em.
Oh snap! We
Bro,
gotta
did
get.
you try it?
Yeah, John.
don't think
No,
Josh
John.
tried
Did John try
I
it?
tried
Yeah,
it.
he tried it.
Yeah, I tried it.
Yeah,
I
John, you
won't say
tried it,
anything.
and you were like, I saw your face real quick, and I was like, okay, you don't like it.
Yeah, nah, bro. Couldn't even really, like eat it.
Do you guys remember what it's called?
Yeah, it was like licorice, right?
Like,
Yeah, but what it's called,
pepper,
like the name.
peppermint or pepper liquor?
Nah, I don't. I don't know how it was.
It was like strong, bro. I was like,
Yeah, it's a little strong. Yeah,
It
It's like
must be. It
Skipper's
must be
Pipe.
slipping my mind. Oh yeah, Skipper's Pipe
Skipper's
or whatever.
Pipes,
That's
bro,
right.
Yeah.
How could I
Rather
forget?
onions, bro.
How could you seriously forget? Yeah.
I rather like a Hershey bar, bro.
A Hershey bar.
I rather like a
You
chocolate
bring
bar.
some of that, and I'll give you some from Venezuela. We'll be good.
Alright,
Bro,
I'll try- I'll try
Bro,
some
you need to
Moroccan
try
style.
it. You need to try it.
Yeah,
already
I'm
tried
down. I'm
Magnus.
down.
Bro,
down.
I'll bring some. I'll bring some again. Some other stuff this time.
Yeah, bring some
Let's
like
get it.
cherry
bring some of the
flavor though,
candies.
not some like dog crap flavor. No, I'm just kidding. No. Bring like a cherry flavor. I don't know if what the flavor of that last one was. If it was like dog
It wa-
crap or cat piss or
was.
something's going on in there. I don't know what it was, but maybe
I
try a
it's
different
not-
flavor
it's not
next
deep
time.
dog crap.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try a different flavor.
Yeah, bro. Magnus, remember when you had that ice cream, bro?
Bro, I've never tasted an ice cream. Bro, I could have eaten 3 of those.
Yeah.
It would probably not be so good, but I could.
Yeah. I know, bro.
Bro, that taste was absolutely insane.
Seriously, bro, it was.
Bro.
That's hilarious.
And we don't do it too often, but those cookies too, holy smokes.
Yeah, yeah, bro, yeah. Cookies are great as well.
Them cookies.
Bro, that was fire.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely not crumble though.
Nah,
Nah,
hey, I don't
yeah.
eat. I don't eat crumble, bro.
I don't want to die. Bro.
Ever since
I
I
can't- I
told you
can't
guys
do
like last year, I haven't had one. When I said I'm never having a crumble cookie again, I meant it.
Yeah.
Yeah, low key want to live, bro.
Good.
His brother, Joe eating the cookie still or what?
Nah.
He hasn't been, nah.
He hasn't been.
Oh,
was
he,
locked in
no,
with
I
us
don't live. I don't live over there, so he might, he might be pulling a couple. Only John knows.
Yeah, I think he's been straight.
I did go in there the other day and seen a bunch of pizza boxes on like a Wednesday, so I'm not too
Alright,
sure
so
what
he
that
eats
was
some
about.
Pizza still. My girl eats some pizza. He eats some pizza. So I mean, better than crumble though, low key.
Oh yeah. I said, where's the ground beef for the grilled
yeah.
chicken? What's going on here?
Alright.
Bum.
Yeah, for real, they should just call cookies like diabetes.
Diabetes in a
It should be
box.
like crumble diabetes,
Yeah, those cookies are legit dangerous.
or it should be
Legit.
They are legit dangerous, yes. The amount of sugar. Oh my goodness. Even calories. Isn't it like 1,000 calories?
Dude,
More- I think it's more.
800 calories for a chocolate chip cookie.
Wow.
Yeah, that's only the chocolate chip.
Bro, what? And it's like 1 gram of protein per 1,000 calories. That's a pretty good deal, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Uh,
That's like risking 1K for 100 in trading.
All right. Crumble. Good old crumble. Did we take a trade here in the New York session? Not yet. No, not yet.
sheesh.
Nope. Nothing. Yeah, really want to see a closure below. We might have to wait for news. We're in no rush here. No rush.
Nah, for real. That daily though, if that want to move up here today,
Oh my god. We'll see. I'm
Higher time
yeah.
frame is low key tough here.
yeah,
The,
because like the 15 here could reject from that support, and then we move back up and all that. So it's like because we filled almost the whole range now. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll see. There goes the 30 lows. 30 lows. Crumbles like gold 15-minute candle.
Right. That's the other thing about crumble. Like, you know, it's it's just like breaking your plan. Like it's long-term regret and short-term pleasure. Like, you know, you eat the cookie and it lasts what, like 5 minutes.
Literally, and then
then
you're
it's
just
like,
regretting it the whole
now
time.
I feel like crap.
Why'd I do
Now
that?
I regret. Now
A
I
week-
regret eating that. So now I have to spend the whole night regretting that. Damn it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
And you probably can't sleep, and then you get sleep paralysis, and
you're
then
like
you
low-key drunk.
wake up feeling like.
Bro, like
Your
it'll
stomach starts
like
hurting.
low key make you intoxicated.
Yeah, for real.
Literally.
Loaded, literally.
It gets you all lethargic and stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah,
lethargic.
Yeah.
Bro, it feels like you ran a marathon or something, sitting there like totally bombed.
Your stomach's not supposed to feel like that the next morning.
Dang.
No.
Yo, boys, I'm hyped for you guys to come up, man. We're creeping here. Creeping, getting closer.
I know. About what? 5 weeks?
Literally 5 weeks. Let's go.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Can't believe it's the last week of November next week.
I know.
Bro, November went by so quick.
It really did, bro.
Oh, shoot.
Thanksgiving next week too. Coming down to the end of the year here.
Bro, after
Bro,
after
sheesh.
Thanksgiving, it's gonna be a bleeder. It's just gonna be boom. January, it's gonna be here.
I know.
I
bro.
feel like it's always happened like that. After Thanksgiving, everything just flies.
Facts. I agree,
True.
bro. Honestly. I guess like those holidays be speeding it up or something.
Yeah.
Making time fly a little bit. Magnus, do you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Not at all, no. We don't do it here, really.
Have you guys starting your Christmas shopping yet?
Nah, I don't think I do that. You know, I'll get my girlfriend and some things and stuff, but
You gotta check your Instagram, bro. I sent you some.
Bro, that's mad funny. Just give me funded accounts, bro, and I'm
Hey.
good.
yo, facts, bro. You guys want to give me a present for Christmas? I'll take a funded account.
Hey, you
Yo,
don't
yo.
you don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Denmark, no?
No?
Hey, by the way, thank you guys. You guys have sent me some incredible gifts, by the way. Like, seriously, you didn't have to do that and go out of your way and stuff like that. Like, I got some really cool gifts recently from just Clubhouse or TTE members, I should say. So thank you guys for sending that. Someone also sent me a beautiful Porsche logo with like, it's sick, man. So thank you guys for thinking of me and, you know, sending me something. You guys didn't have to do that at all. Matrix shopping? I haven't Christmas shopped. I haven't Christmas shopped in about 10 years. Thank God.
Dang.
Yeah, Richard, bro. I'll have to do that, bro. I got some nieces and nephews, so I'll get them something.
I don't get them nothing.
So-
Christmas trees went up to $250,
But-
$300. These guys are crazy. It's a big marketing scam.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, let me pay $300 for a fake tree so I could celebrate Christmas.
Sounds pretty good.
All right, let's see what's gonna happen here. So we pushed through. Wait, why did Anna say it was 9:57? It's 9. It was probably 9:27.
This is right on freedom, bro.
I guess so.
Doesn't
So
know
yeah.
what time it is, bro. Come on.
So we did get a
What
closure.
day, Tom?
We got a 15-minute support here. This is probably going to be better anyway, right? Break, retest below, let the news come out, and then, you know, we could look to secure profits here. Or we can create support and potentially move back up from there. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get anything here at 9:30 for us. So we wait again. We wait.
Waiting on news here.
Yeah, let's wait. I'm going to probably wait on news, and then maybe we'll step in at like 10 a.m. 10 a.m. That'll give us an hour closure too. That'll also give us the data that we need from the news.
Cool. Sounds good.
Birthdays on Christmas? Hey.
Oh, nice.
Let's
Merry
go.
Christmas, happy birthday.
Man, I got a little baby
Both of us
coming in
did.
like literally like 10 days.
What'd you say?
I said I got a
Yeah,
new
what
baby
coming?
coming in like 10 days.
Oh, dude. You're right, bro.
Are you guys
Nick's
gonna
about to
call
hit me up in the
9:30?
middle of the night. Like, yo, I need you to come, bro. Watch the kids. Like, gotta go.
You better keep that phone on.
I will, bro. Hopefully,
Will I be off when the baby comes? Depending on what session the baby comes in, you know. So probably
It's
probably
9:30,
not.
you know?
Probably not. I'm sure I'll be.
right? We trade every session, so honestly, good probability. Like, it ends up happening in one of the sessions.
We make money and make babies.
Literally. Literally.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be trading London when I'm supposed to be babysitting for real, Richard. That's probably what will happen.
Order the tree from China. Yeah, get the tree from China. Yeah, hopefully the child isn't born at 9:30. That'd be crazy.
That's like a trade you take on the phone there.
That's a phone trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby number 4. Yep. Yeah, number 4. All right, we'll see what we do here at 9:30. We should have volume. We got news coming in 15 minutes as well, so just keep that in mind. If that's 15 support wasn't there, it'd be good. Really was looking for a closure somewhere more like closer to 73, right? So we had that full range to trade, but we closed pretty low down here. We're tapping into support, so we'll see how price reacts. We're already up a couple thousand on the day. We're already up a couple thousand on the week, so no stress. No stress. 3 babies? Why so many? I don't know. Nobody knows nothing. It's just the, you know, we just focus on the inputs, you know, and the outputs just come around. It's called a
Input you out.
happy marriage, you know? We practice happy marriage over here. How old are the kids?
Preach.
My kids, 4, 3, 3, and 1. And then another little guy coming. Yes, exactly. It's born at 9:30. You gotta name him Pip. Hey, yo, Pip, get over here. Focus on the inputs. That's all.
Yeah, where back then people used to have like 10 kids. From what I was told.
Which
My dad had like 6 other siblings.
which fade? Because this is the 15-minute time frame, so I don't see the fade yet. Pip Stew. Pip Stew, come on over here.
Peeps too.
The fade is it maybe back up or?
Well, we would need that 15 candle to close first.
Yeah.
You know, in order to have like a fade set up.
Yeah, I don't like the fade now.
We have 20 kids. Hey, yo. 20.
That's fine.
Damn, 8. 8's a lot. 8's a lot. You know, when you get into this, like you know, you want to spend individual time with each child as well, right? So it's like you get too far up there, 10, 12. I mean, now you're not able to get that individual time as much.
You'll be like forgetting one.
Like, oh yeah, I forgot little Brian. How's he been? I haven't seen him in a couple months. Is he still? Is his room still downstairs in the basement, or did we move that? Did he move out yet? I'm not sure.
Yeah. How old is he?
All right, lovely. Let's see how we react here. We got our 4-hour closure coming up here too in about 20 minutes. 1-hour closures coming up. 30-minute closures. We got news on this next 15-minute candle. Depending on how the news comes out, right? If we also, let's say we do wick down, right, and then we can break that high, that might be an opportunity for us as well to come back up towards 73, maybe close back in that range, right? Take some profits over there and just let price run from there. If not, like if we get some sort of a candle that doesn't really make sense to us, like let's just say we get a closure with no top wick, right? And then the news comes out like this, pops up, and then maybe closes below the range now, right? Now we could possibly look to take these sells again. So we'll see. We'll see. Seven minutes. We'll see what happens. See how now? See when we close below now, it's too late, right? That's where the liquidity is at. So you either get in this sell up here, right? If the playbook allows you to get in, right, from either the break of that low, or even if this candle kind of had a top wick, we could have possibly entered there. But to enter down here is just stupid. You know, it's just that's where all the liquidity is at. That's where it's going to get grabbed up. Now you have to wait for the next best setup, right? For structure to kind of get back into play. This is where all the retail traders get caught up. Is right here, right? Because they think, oh, I missed a sell, and you know, now they want to take the sell here, and it's already moved quite a bit, right? So had this candle here closed maybe somewhere up in this range, that's where we could have took these sells, because we would have had much more room to continue driving down before we run into any sort of like support levels or anything, right? Does that make sense? So you don't really want to take this. This candle had moved way too much. Same deal with the 30-minute right now, right? Like the news may come and push this down, but if that, without that 15-minute resistance here, or support I should say, this looks pretty good off the 15, but you may deal with some issues right here. You know what I'm saying? As price starts winding up before news. So yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, we've literally had like four kids in the last like 5 years. Pipwell. Yeah, keep in mind we still have a bullish 4-hour candle as well. So still pretty bullish on the 4-hour. You know, obviously overextended on the 1-hour, overextended on the 30. That's why we're getting a pullback now. So let's wait on this news here. We might either move back up, right, with that 4-hour time frame, maybe a daily rejection, or, you know, we get that closure that we're looking for, and we could start taking sells, anticipating that daily candle to keep moving down here. Would you recommend instant funded, or I think I recommend instant funded. If you got some skill and you pretty much know what you're doing and not really making, you know, like boneheaded mistakes anymore that we all make when we first start. If you kind of weed those out a little bit now, I think the instant fund is a great account to trade on.
Yeah, I agree. Once you got the skill set and you know that you got proven data to like prove that you're actually profitable here, I think instant funded, why not?
Yeah. Same. calls. Damn. Top step or top one, which is best? I don't think there is a best. You know, they both have their pros and cons, so I would just read into it. Like I said, if you're already dialed in, I'd personally go with the instant funded accounts. These are like these ones here. So these you can make up to, you can have 3 accounts, you can make up to like $600 a day. And once you get the instant account, you're in. You know, you don't have to pass a combine or any sort of evaluation or anything like that. If you want to trade with Top Step, which I trade with both, then these guys you have to pass like a combine, then activation fee, and then you can get rolling on the account. So there's no best, you know what I mean? It's just whatever fits your style better, whatever makes more sense to you at where you're at in your skill level.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not the car, it's the driver. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
No one's saying. Nah, that's true though.
In terms of payout, are they both legit? Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, as long as you follow all the rules, you'll get paid. You will get paid. So you guys see me getting paid all the time, taking payouts. But I mean, look at this. This is in the clubhouse here today. More payouts. Look at that.
Insane.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 12, 7, 8. That's over $8,000
$8,000
right there. $8,000 there. 4.5 grand there. A lot of payouts coming in. A lot of payouts. A lot of patience. A lot of discipline. A lot of sticking to the plan. That's really what you see here. Let's go on.
Literally just
81
2 days right
hundy.
there, and we got like $50,000 of like payouts.
Crazy.
More. It's even more.
Look at this. Look at this. 4, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow. Norbin!
Holy
Let's
smokes.
go, Norbin.
Big Norbin.
Yeah, let's get it. A lot of payouts. 7,500.
Studs. We got freaking studs in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, so these are top one payouts. So speaking of, the reason I brought this up is to show you payouts. So all the rise and all that, that's all top one. Anything you see like that, that's all top one paying. Top step paying. If you see top step, Johnny Gems, a little 2,200, a little bit more. So yeah, they both pay. They both pay well.
Of the month. That was, yep.
Today's payouts. Let's go. Congrats.
Bro, you can't make that up.
Big W.
Oh man, gonna have like, if he puts in Wise or something, you're gonna have like 10 notifications when you wake up.
Nah, Clubhouse members really eating on another level. I mean, we're on it.
Sick.
You know, we are on top of it, and trading all the sessions like the way we do, or 2 or 3 of them. I mean, it's very hard to, you know, to miss a beat. So
That's another thing, bro. Like,
Exit
we don't even
strat.
gotta get into it, but
exit
Yeah.
strat. What's this? This is, I'm used to exit strat. I never seen exit strat get a payout under $5,000.
Bro, he said daily
No way,
payouts.
Oh,
That's
daily.
insane.
oh, okay.
Daily
Well, take-
payout. Got it. All
So,
right. Thanks for
1100
correcting
a
In
day.
a
that.
trading week, he basically made more than $5,000.
Yeah,
That's
he did, he
5
did.
right there.
Yeah, facts. I knew something was up there with exit strat. You know,
Yeah,
he's
Yeah,
either,
man doesn't take like that.
he's
Imagine
either
making
5,000 or above.
$1,000. Imagine making a couple thousand a day from the comfort of your home, pressing a button on your computer.
Hey, here comes our
That's
news. There's the news coming
Cool, no
out.
bottom wick.
No
bottom
lower
there.
wick. So if we can get a support, maybe we can actually like duplicate this, right?
Yeah, I love that. Yep.
And if not, like if a candle closes like this and it doesn't
That's
have
so
like a
slow.
top wick or something, then that's where we can stay put and then maybe wait on the sell there. Right? So this candle should give us the information we need for a potential like 10-15, 10-30 trade.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah, I would have liked to get the sells up here, but we never really got that closure, right? We were stayed in that observation zone. So what do you do in the observation zone? You observe. There you go, right? So that's why we didn't really like that trade. Plus, he really didn't have much of a top wick there anyway, so that wasn't our move at all. We obviously knew we could move down from there direction, but you know, we're not the traders that are just gonna get in just because, right? We want to at least wait for our playbook setups, the ones that keep us profitable, the ones that keep us making money on a daily basis, keep bringing in those payouts that I just showed you, right? You don't want to just jump on price because you want to take a trade and you want to make money and you feel like you know where the market's going. I mean, that's what's up, but I'd rather wait for a predictable setup so I can really truly bank off probability and, you know, most likely walk out of there with a good trade.
Mm-hmm.
How much percent you get of the total profit? So out of 3,000, I think you keep 2,500 for the first one, and then it's like a 90-10 split, I believe. Yeah, that's why you see a bunch of 2250s. 2250.
And you know, obviously we're all looking to make millions and stuff, but 2250 still 2250. You could do
It
a lot
adds
with
up.
that.
It adds up.
And it adds up.
Bro, there might be someone's rent or something to pay.
That's someone's rent right there, bro, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it starts. Like I said, you start small with paying a utility bill and your car payment and then like your mortgage, right? And then double your mortgage and it continues on from that point.
Yeah, the thing, Nick, you said it too in the beginning. Like in the beginning of the year, you talked a lot about it, and it's like, how much do you even need? If you actually sit and think about it, it's not maybe a 10K payout first month or something like that. We all try to hit these huge things where we can sometimes blow accounts or not get the payout and almost feel low on ourselves, feel like a failure just because we can't get 5 or 10 or 20 grand payouts like we see some people do here. But it's like, how much do we actually need? And when we sit down and think about it, it's really not that much.
It's not.
You know, it's really doable in a month, especially here. But we always get caught up by those big numbers and all that. So 2,250 is a great payout. I mean, it's that could be life changing for someone, and not just one time, but I mean, taking it consistently would be life changing for someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
You know, it's sometimes those little payouts, so to speak, add up, right? Because again, you know, trader A is sitting over here waiting on a 10K payout, right? Keeps getting close, but keeps blowing it. Keeps getting close, but keeps blowing it. Said, "No, I'm not doing it unless I get 10K." Blah 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 blah. Right?
Exactly.
Just keeps doing it, keeps blowing it, and then trader B is over here, just literally milking $2,200 payouts. 22, right? 22. And they keep doing this over time while this guy's sitting around waiting for his 10K payout. He was up 2,200 many times but didn't take it, right? Because he needs a 10K payout. Meanwhile, look at this guy over here, 2, 4, 6, 8. You know, he's already up 10K, right? In a matter of maybe one payout, because you can copy trade with 3, 4, 5 accounts sometimes. So, you know, just keep that in mind. And this guy's going to rinse and repeat while this guy's going to hang on to his ego and say, no, I need 10K. I need 10K, right? Like just a random number. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, base hits, baby, base hits. Just like we take base hits in the market, we take base hits, you know, on the payout too.
Yeah, literally.
The Freedom Party, man. 2250's rent for 3 months. Wow. So you should lock in on that 3K. You know, that should be a burning desire of yours, right? To like lock in on 3K so that way you could take that 2250. We have a little system. It's more so a thought process system than anything in the Clubhouse, and that's why you see a lot of traders taking legit 2250 on all their payouts, you know, and then multiplying that by X amount of accounts that they get. Top one
Give me
features.
An extra $100, you'll be good. Yo, exactly. Like that's what we're talking about. Like anything, like a couple hundred, a couple thousand, really can go a long way for a lot of you guys here.
Yeah,
So that's where we make it happen.
Like Joe, like my brother Joe, he don't really, you know, like need to take the $1,000 that he took, but guess what? It pays like rent, you know what I mean, or expenses for the week or the month. So why not?
It's money, you know, it's profit, bro. You know,
Literally.
Can always use money is supposed to be used as a tool. You can always use money for something, you know, as a tool.
It's a tool. $2,250 is basically my 9-month salary, bro. You got this.
Wow.
No reason you can't do this. No reason. That'd be I would desperately want to see that happen for you. He said, "Damn, you're gonna be a millionaire." Facts.
My goodness,
bro. Imagine you
someone's
do that.
yearly salary is 2,000, like in one country, and then trading comes, you know.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So yeah, facts, bro. In a game where there's no salary cap here, right? There's no, your job caps you. You know, you have a salary cap at your job, but here, there's no salary cap. You can make as much money as you want with your skill set. So being in that environment, it shouldn't be as difficult, right, to cover a couple thousand, right, from your job here to get freedom and stuff. So, yeah.
No cap.
No cap.
Unless it's from a couple of you guys in the chat. I know you guys be capping sometimes.
Yeah, they be capping.
Be capping hard.
Yeah. Those who don't show their losses, they be capping.
Capping in the chat. Top one, yeah. Top one is, are they doing a discount? They're basically doing their biggest discount ever. So they got their Black Friday discount up. So I think it's like close to like 58% off. It's 57.6% off.
Yeah, chat.
It's 57.7% off. Just about 58%.
That's great, bro. Save nice $10, bro. How you doing?
Use code TTE for the full benefits.
Bro, I'll save my $10. Use that for rice or something.
Uh-oh, the lady's gonna come in
Use
talking
that for
about
ground
rice.
beef.
Salary's a G. Nice. All right, you gotta start somewhere. All right, let's let me just see some things here. Let's do that 1 hour coming back up here too. Pretty interesting. I would like to see a nice 1 hour closure below the range, right? Because if we get that, now you got that wick to fill. Some liquidity's been grabbed. We get a top wick, and then now we got all clean range. Now we got a wick fill in that support. We're gonna enter where we wanted to potentially enter earlier, which was somewhere up here. So we already drew all this out. You know, we talked about the news popping up, potentially coming back up here, giving us some sort of resistance, and yeah, possibly taking more sells from there. That'll pull back. That'll give the 1 hour top lower wick there. And then if we can get another low wick up on that new 1 hour candle, right here, right, a top wick, we can have some sell stops on the break of the lows here.
Yeah, looks good. Yeah.
4 hour new 4 hour lower wick possibly coming in as well. So we'll see if we can
like it.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get it.
So 40-60 is target?
It's
Kinda.
one of the targets, yeah. I mean, same idea from before, only, you know, earlier we never got our closure here, right? So if we would have got our closure here below the range, we probably could have participated in the move. So as long as we stay below there and then create some resistance, that'll be the 4 hour candle making a quick little top wick. So if the 4 hour candle looks like this, right, that's how it's going to close. It's most likely going to make a little low, come up, make a wick, and then start coming down, right, to make that bottom wick. And then that would be our trade. So something like a 15-minute closure right here, first 15 of the 4 hour candle, and then look to take the sells coming back down. We don't settle for, like, you know, there was no point in taking a sell here. We already missed that move, right? If you didn't get that closure up here, then, you know, at that point it's much more wise to wait, right, for some sort of a pullback like this.
Yep.
So we'll see. And now we got a 4 hour closure on our side too. So we got 1 hour though. Oh, late. One pip Mac in the house. How we doing, Mac?
One pip Mac.
Marcus Pop.
What's poppin'?
Man, that guitar hitting hit, man. This is how it used to be back in the day, around this time, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
There.
We've taken a lot of 10 a.m. Trades here past 2 weeks. New York session's been on fire. Basically, we've hit every single day for the last 3 weeks in New York session, outside of the 2 no trade days that we had in New York session for the last 2 days. Other than that, we've been on an absolute heater. One hour celery, it all depends on the closures, you know what I mean? So closures make a big difference here. So if you close back above 71, it's going to be tough. You know, we might be looking for the buys at that point, but we'll see. I want to see if we can kind of hold that 71 area and then begin to create resistance there. Ideally, this the move. You know, if price can come up, create resistance here, and then we continue selling. You know, partials will be here, and then, you know, we'll look to let it run through there. Yes, yeah, we'll take a look. Holy! Yes! Going crazy with the news, huh? I respect the highs there. So, yeah, I mean, we got a bearish daily with no bottom wick on ES. Your 4-hour candle, or I should say time frame, is literally just chopping around. So very, very tough price action on the 4-hour. 1 hour, you're coming back down into this range now. Looks like you may get a fake out possibly on the 1 hour time frame, right back into that 4-hour range. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. 30 minutes just chopping around here as well. We got a little new resistance, pretty choppy on the buys. Yeah, the sells probably look the best here. The only issue now is your 4-hour candle, right? Your 4-hour time frame, which is very confused. So we'll see. You know, you're dealing with a choppy time frame there. So this may or may not work. We may just trade within this range, right? A couple little movements throughout the range on the lower time frame, while that 4-hour candle pretty much makes up its mind. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Shiny Pikachu. Bro, I had like thousands. I remember back in the day I had thousands of Pokemon cards. I don't know where they went.
Yeah, same here.
They were all like, they were all in what's that stuff called? Like protective, I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, those like glass things almost.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was like plastic, but you could put them in like a pocket almost.
Yeah, exactly.
I had those too. Yeah.
I had almost every one of them, pretty much. Holographics, all of them.
Yeah.
Which account type do you use on top one? Normal. I use instant, the regular instant funded. Yeah, I think those ones are the best. They're very straightforward. You know, again, like the whole $3,000 thing is pretty straightforward. Yeah, top one payouts usually hit in like a day too. So these are the ones I did yesterday, and they're already in, which is nice. The sleeve folder, that's right. Yeah, yep. What's good, Ayush? Bro, I don't know where that thing. I had a whole binder. I'm new here. I must say I've never traded this calmly. Your explanations take anxiety away from me. Thanks. Yes, of course, brother. Of course. This is the way trading's supposed to be done. You know, you're not supposed to be jumpy, right? You're not supposed to be anxious or jumpy. You're really just supposed to wait for your setups, the ones that pay you the most, and everything else is just noise. You know, it's all just noise at the end of the day. I never get FOMO. I never get shaken up with these moves, right? I know if this candle would have closed below, that would have been my sell, right? But the way it closed here, no sell, so no FOMO, no anxiety, just chilling, you know, just chilling, waiting for the next best trade that makes sense according to the, you know, the profitable trading system. So yeah, you'll get used to it. You know, the more you do it, the better you feel, the more money you'll make, and the more you'll be consistent with it. What's your advice about the consistency rule? Just follow it. Yeah, just follow it. You know, so if it's on the 50K, it's 600 a day. That's it. You know, just stay under 600 a day, and yet you never ever have to worry about any sort of issue with the consistency rule. That's why my accounts here, they always remain under 600. You see, it's like 473. There's really no need to push on this one now, right? Because I'm close to that 600, and I'll just stay there. A little base hit, we keep moving. This here, I'm up 1,000 on the day, times 2, but I don't have a consistency rule on top steps. I can continue to trade more on this account. But yeah, follow the consistency rule. That way you don't have any issues when you go to request your payout. And I believe if you follow the rule and you can hit every day, it's like what, like 5 or 6 days, and you can get a payout with the instant accounts. forget.
Yeah, without
600.
without that no minimum trading rule. Yeah.
Yeah. How much are they? You got to go to the website. I'm not too sure. They got a discount, so it always changes. Use code TTE. It'll give you like the biggest discount they offer, and then I'm not too sure where that will land you.
Setting up pretty good here.
Yeah, it is. Nice little break of the
If you
high
look to the
there.
left there, we could kind of repeat like exactly the same thing right there.
Yep. This is what we were looking at earlier for earlier's trade, around 9. But again, never got that closure, so we just stayed out of that one move. But we'll see. Looking Gucci. Nice little resistance, and we should be good. We got a nice range here too. That's what I'm saying too. Like usually, like what happens is people will get FOMO because they won't get the closure, right? So they'll just take it anyway. And then sometimes price is going to move down and it's going to be a really great trade and it's going to give you a lot of pips, but that happens sometimes, right? Most times what's going to happen is you're going to get involved in that trade, and because you don't have that closure yet and no top wick, price is going to come back up and tap you out, right? Meanwhile, you could have just been patient, wait for the range to get filled in the pullback, and basically you get an entry sometimes right where you would have taken your last entry. Only you could have avoided that loss, right? In today's case, the trade would have worked for you. But again, just be careful there, because in most cases, if you don't have that closure below yet, most likely, and you don't have a top wick, you'll probably come down a little bit, activate sellers, and then reject back up. So just be careful with running into trades without closures below the ranges you're looking for. I wasn't really looking for a closure below this range. I was looking below here. Right, because that's where we move down. That's where we move down, right? If you look left. So this here, just an observation zone. So whatever happens in here, you just let it go. You just observe it and, collect the information or whatever, and then wait for that candle to close. So if this 15-minute candle doesn't close below the range for you, it's not a big deal. All you do is you wait for the 30, right? And in this case, the 30 filled the whole range. So there's no point in taking the trade there, right? That's where everyone gets stopped out. So you need to wait on that pullback, and then when resistance is formed, that's the next best trade. But what does that require? Waiting, patience, right? And most traders just don't want to wait. They don't want to be patient. So, a lot of times they'll get caught up in either over here, right? Or even over here without that closure. So just keep that in mind. We've seen it happen too much. We've seen it happen too much. And the only one that stands out to you though is the one that it actually worked out, right? So what happens is your emotion wants to tell you, well, that happens a lot of times. But I guarantee if you look at all the data, I guarantee you this doesn't happen all the time. Otherwise, it'd be a part of my playbook, right? So just be careful there, right? Because if you let this trade go, you think, price always runs without a closure. Meanwhile, you're being like deceived in a way, right? Your emotion is just trying to make that one stand out against all the other ones that didn't work out, because we're always trying to convince ourselves to get into the market, right? Always. So just be careful. Just be careful there.
John, you took profits here now? Full CP?
Yeah, I'm out, bro. Took full.
And 90 pips.
Just secure 90 pips.
Order filled.
That's it. Now I'm done for the week.
Yeah, nice.
Do I look at the dollar? Sometimes, but not really. Not too much.
SK, hit him with the card, man.
Nah, Eric, we didn't get in. Don't worry.
Nah, I'm just trolling Eric.
We're just kidding. Don't worry. We're just kidding.
This is how simple my job is. When the playbook setup shows up, I get in trades. When it doesn't, I don't get in any trades.
Same. Bro, it's literally just it. It's not here yet, so nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, no setup, no entry. Just troll.
Just trolling.
Just trolling.
Just trolling.
Shakes, yeah, that's...
You little.
You dirty boy, Johnny.
You bastard.
Very cheeky of you. Very cheeky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say less, Johnny.
Richard.
Say less. Definitely don't pull that picture up on this live stream.
I'll say less, I'll do more.
Say less, Johnny. That's
Say less,
hilarious.
do more, I got you. Oh snap. Who won the basketball game? We never played, unfortunately. But we're playing golf Saturday and Sunday, so we'll keep you updated on that. Yeah, I'm coming for a victory here, so
You sounded so confident there.
I
I'm
don't wanna
so
talk,
afraid.
though. What's
It's gonna
up?
be a crazy game.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm not even gonna say much. I just want to show up, take good strokes, putts, and that's it. Don't even care about winning, honestly.
Ah.
Yeah, keep your 500 on Nick. Yeah, do that. See Melly, what's up, brother? Nice, yeah, nice. See Melly. Tea time today. Let's go, bro. Enjoy that. Should be nice. Miami Lakes. Oof, sounds beautiful.
Fire. Yo, did somebody ask what's this song's name? Yo, Nick, what's this fire song's name? I like the beat here.
I like the beat. Since the start of the stream, we missed countless chances. Which ones, brother? Talk to me. Talk to me. Give me the A+ setups that we missed, or that you took, so I could check them out.
At least you took them, though, right, sir?
I mean, I'd
As
hope
long as
so.
you took them, that's what matters most.
Yeah, let me know which entries you think were A+, and I'll let you know according to my data if it's A+ according to me.
Man, the best part of my golfing is definitely my driver by far. Putting second, and
Yeah.
iron. I'm still
Man got a
working on
driver.
it. Yeah, I got a driver, man.
He got a driver.
I could drive it. But yeah, working on that iron game. Once I get the iron game down, it's over.
Yeah, that iron is dirty.
Nick's 30 with iron, so he's nice with it.
Yeah, we might be trading different playbooks, G. I think so.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Probably.
I think we got a
If there was
different
trade here,
system.
Nick would have took it, like Nick's a professional trader. He knows he gets paid to execute his edge. So if he didn't take a trade, that means that there was a reason to stay out to not even lose money,
Diver, do you guys dirty? Huh?
Nah.
Clubhouse, we know Nick's nice with it. I mean,
Yes, sir.
Nick's 30 with it.
You gotta wait, gang. You gotta wait. You guys are too jumpy. You need A+ setups. We're already up thousands of dollars this week. We're not fiending for a trade here, right? We need an A+ setup. Even if I was up no money this week, there's no trade yet, right? There's just no trade yet. According to the 4-hour, right? We were in a different situation, right? Where you can't take these cells here. You don't want to take them down here. Which A+ setups are you guys referring to? Please educate me.
I don't think they know, bro.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I think you guys are just trading a different system, a different playbook or something, which is fine. You know what I mean? If it works, it works.
Right.
Do your thing. I'm following the playbook. I haven't seen anything yet. Yeah, me neither. This one would have been good, but we got no closure, so therefore it's not a playbook. It doesn't matter if it almost was a playbook position or, all right, it was kind of a, no, it's not how we do it here. It's either there or it ain't.
Your trading edge signal should be as convincing as looking into a room and knowing whether the lights are on or off, right? Like if the lights are on, they're on. If the lights are off, they're off. Like there's no debating me if the lights are on or off. We can both tell by looking in the room and seeing if the lights are on or off, right? And that's the same thing with trading, right? The playbook setup's either there or it's not there. And if it's not there, then you don't trade. You know, you can't try to convince the markets, right? You need the markets to convince you, and that's the edge saying, yo, we're on.
Exactly. It's either that edge or nothing. I don't listen to no Jimmy Ding Dongs in the chat. I don't listen to other people in the chat, what they're doing. They might have a different strategy than I do, right? I gotta trust my data, right? Not, you know, Jimmy Ding Dong 473 on YouTube and what he's saying.
Right?
Almost a hole in one, yeah. 2 strokes, but almost a hole in one. You know what I mean? You got to toughen up. You got to toughen up, tighten up in these markets. You know, a lot of you guys are getting sold on the market. Just take any little movement or whatever. But that's not how you guys see how we do here. We're just very simply wait for the playbook setup. It shows up, we execute. Win or lose, we don't care. You know, we just let probabilities play out. If I enter things outside of that, I disrupt the whole probability. I interrupt the whole flow of the data. And I don't do things like that.
Sure.
Buy 15 celery. Give me times. Give me. You gotta give me something. You know, what time frame? What was the reason? What the 4 hour look like?
15
You can't just say, you could have took the buy in the 15. Where? What was the bias? What was the idea of the trade? You know what I mean? There's a lot more that goes into it than just, you know, hey, here's this and take the sell. Come on, you guys should know this. I think we got a couple new people here. I think that's all it is. A couple new people here today. Welcome. Who won in basketball?
Nick, bro, when was the last time you played basketball?
It's been a couple years.
Like, same.
Who won that match you guys had?
Yeah, we never played.
Bruh, come on.
I know.
You had $2,000 on the line.
I know, bro.
$2,000 on the
That's what I
line.
heard.
Like,
I heard that was forfeit. That's what I heard.
Who?
I don't know. I guess I did say, like, you know, I'm not trying to put 2K on the game just because, bro, I haven't held a basketball in mad long, like 5 years, maybe, probably more.
You sounded so confident.
Last time I played basketball was in middle school, bro, and like during like recess, bro, you know. So it's been a minute. I don't know if I'm down to throw a 2K. You know, I take calculated risks, not
Maybe just 1K.
Managing risk properly. Yeah,
maybe 1K.
cut it in half.
Maybe I'll do like 500 or something, but we throw a good chunk on golf, so you know, save my
Bro,
appetite.
I haven't touched the basketball too since like the same as you. So let's take a match when I'm there. We put
Hey.
500.
Hey,
Dude, I'm down,
Hey.
man. That's a bet, bro.
we'll live stream it.
Yeah, I want that.
Oh wait, no,
that'd
we
be
can't
sick.
live stream that because we wouldn't be taking any trades during that time, right? So
Yeah.
Oh,
they'll be like, "What the hell?" They'll be, yo, some of you guys will be on a basketball live stream. You'll be talking about buy or sell, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, bro. Wiz Buddha, bro.
We'll have
I
a
feel
tournament.
You, bro. I feel you, like, you know, for
Yeah, let's do
2K
it.
you play it, but like that's why we got the charts here. You know, so I'd rather take calculated risk there.
LeJohn,
Oh, or we do Insta Live or something.
Yeah, I'm down, bro.
winner gets a free 50K instant funded.
Nah, I'm down, man. Let's go do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm down.
And Rafi, bro,
But
we're
no
doing-
practice, no
playing some
practice
wiffle ball.
before. I have no tracks here, so I can't practice that.
All right, bro. I won't practice. It's like
I want practice. I see you every day on the court now.
I'll be practicing, bro.
He's gonna play until
I
you
hit
get
the
here.
courts today.
Yeah, I know. I know.
He's just gonna be waiting for you.
What I'm
Waiting.
really looking forward to though. Yeah. What I'm really looking forward to though is wiffle ball or Rafi.
Hey, now you're speaking my language.
Yeah,
Wait,
bro,
what'd you call it?
I'm down to
Riffle
throw a
ball.
couple hundred on that too.
Yeah, wiffle ball.
What's riffle ball?
Wiffle ball.
It's-
It's like playing baseball in your backyard.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And the ball moves and stuff. Those crazy things.
It is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Now that's my language right there. Basketball, I'm just gonna be just instigating and watching.
Sidelines, yeah. Facts, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
Bro, let's just go, Jim.
Yeah, I'm down. We'll hit the gym. Screw it.
Oh, iPhone 2 is on. Let's go.
Hey.
iPhone 2.
He's got
iPhone
the
2.
spread. He's got
Now
the
we're
spread on the
talking.
bet.
iPhone 2 will be playing wiffle ball with us, yo. JP play some wiffle ball, yo. Let's
What's
go,
the
bro.
spread?
Man said I want to face Rafi.
Oh, let's bring it, bro. I'm down. You're lefty, yeah?
Lefty
I heard
pitcher,
lefties,
bro.
bro. Yeah.
Rafi's gonna take you deep.
Yeah, I'm
bro.
excited about this one. Let's see it. I'm
I'm filthy on the.
It's on, brother. It's on.
Yeah, we're. Yo, Wiz Buddha, that sounds good actually, bro. I'll play for some steak. Nick, maybe we should do that, bro. Honestly, play for steak. Wiz Buddha, I'm with that, brother.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Next time I see you, Wiz Buddha.
Oh, that's wiffle ball. Okay,
Yeah,
never seen that.
bro. Wiffle
Yeah,
ball
bro.
is fun.
It's filthy. Like, you'll see the ball here, and then you won't see it anymore. It moves.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wiffle ball is gonna be lit though in December. What's your go-to pitch of wiffle ball? Fastball, curveball, changeup?
Who you asking that?
I'm asking everyone who plays wiffle ball. Soccer?
I don't think anyone plays.
Whip
Yeah,
button now.
next question.
Next question.
What's the weekend plans here, chat? I'm booked with golf all weekend.
Yeah, you know, we
Yeah,
should
Nick.
also play, bro. We should play
Yes, buddy.
like a little soccer, you know, like a little ball, and like that would be good, bro. That'll be a good cardio right there.
I'm down to play some soccer for Aaron too.
Yeah, we're gonna have Aaron.
Yeah. Hey Aaron, bro, I'll be on his team for soccer. Is Aaron here, bro? Aaron check.
Aaron check.
Play some
he's here.
pickleball too.
He's just quiet. He's here.
Damn, we got
The
mad.
most
iPhones
dangerous in the
announced.
room is always the quietest. Like Rafi.
Facts, yo.
Rafi only speaks when it's time to speak.
You stay quiet
Yo.
out here, brother.
Yo,
Yes,
chat.
Just
sir.
observing.
Yeah.
TTS.
Yo, Nick, bro. Today we had some crazy spiritual energy going on in the London session. Me and
Bro.
Magnus were up there.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
tell. I got
And
freaking
me
moved
and
over to a
Magnus were
live
like,
account
yo,
for crying out loud.
Bro, that was wild, bro.
Oh, yeah, that too. But me and Magnus were on there, and Rafi, you said you were gonna come, right? An Asian session, and you do every Friday, pretty much come to London. So we're like, yo, where's Rafi at? Where's Rafi at? And we were like, he's probably in a meditation right now. And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go wake him up in my mind in his meditation. And bro joined 2 or 3 minutes later. The call.
Bro, that was insane.
I
The
know.
crazy thing, Nick, is that my phone has like a little sound when you're done. It's like a gong, you know. It's like boom, and I didn't hear it, and I felt like, wait a second, like I've been here too long. And then I looked, and I was like, oh wow, I didn't hear it. Jumped in, and yeah, these guys were telling me about that. I'm like, whoa.
Sheesh.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was wild. And Nick got called up to live too?
Yeah, you
Oh
guys
my
also
goodness.
freaking claimed the live accounts on me, so they shut all my accounts down. Thanks. I'm like, what's happening here? All my I seen someone in the Discord chat. They're like, yo, my account's paused, but they probably just needed like to sign a contract. But I looked at mine. I'm like, hold on, all my accounts are paused, every one of them. What the heck? Check the email. They're like, yeah, we're gonna review you for live. I said, bet.
Bro, I
Trying-
got that
trying to get that
news in
live.
pre-New York. I was like, no way, damn. It's about time.
I looking? Yeah, same thing that we've been waiting on. Just a resistance, right? A red candle closure, pretty much. Something that closes bearish, ideally like this. Same plan as before. You know, nothing has changed. Just waiting on resistance here, sells below here, and then we could possibly come back down here to create that 4-hour lower wick. That's it. That's pretty much it. Buys are no good. The 1 hour looks good to keep moving down, but again, you're gonna run into that support in what you're already doing here. So that's why we need a good 15-minute closure, right? That actually closes bearish, and then we could probably sell. How many trades did I take yesterday? Yesterday, Really, just that, yeah, just the one in Asian on both accounts. That was it. Yesterday I did, what was yesterday? Thursday? Yeah, this was Asian sesh. So I didn't take anything in New York, but just Asian. The day before, I just took like that one trade and got the payouts or whatever. So that's it.
Hey, J. Coop, bro, that's a fire pick right there. That's a picture I like. Hell yeah, bro. That was
Lil
us this
John,
week,
okay.
markets,
There he
bro.
is. Got a nice little tan too.
Hell yeah, bro. Looking good. there.
Little tan.
Looking good. That's what happens when you walk shirtless every day in Florida.
Yeah, we took the last trade I took was right here. This one. Which was last night. Got like we literally had like a 24 pip stop loss with a 90 pip TP. So I closed
People
partials.
say RR.
So good.
Yeah,
bro.
seriously. Yeah, RR on this one was good. So I closed partials here, and then I trailed the stop and closed the full position up here. Yeah, actually, I think it was more like here.
That was
Yeah.
like one of the best R's we've had like all month.
This is definitely probably one of the better trades of the week or the month.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that was the
Both
last
time I've
trade.
been in Asian, you guys were bangers. So
Yeah, we hit an Asian most nights. Yeah, any of the losses that we do take, like I had, like between the Asian and New York session, like New York hasn't taken a loss in like probably like 20 trades. Any like YouTube trades? YouTube chat. When was the last time we took a loss in New York session? Can you even remember?
That's a great
Right? It's been a
No.
hot minute. It's been the losses that I took this month, and I think last month were in Asian session only. Like I haven't taken a loss on YouTube, and we've basically traded every day on YouTube except for the last 2 days. Yeah, so it's been a hot minute, man. It's been a hot minute.
Nah, for real though.
Yeah, these two came in Asian, but New York's been on a heater. Absolute
crazy. Last
fire.
4 weeks, no losses. Bro, if anyone has just followed along on YouTube and stopped taking
my
stupid
God.
trades, you guys would have been highly profitable here.
If yeah,
And had a coupon for club.
You definitely would have passed the combine and got a payout.
yeah. No, it's been a minute. Does anyone know when the last loss in New York session was?
I
Let me
don't.
see here. That was Asian. Let's see here. That was Asian. This was it right here. 9 a.m. But this is kind of like a break-even trade almost. That was
Yeah,
the
almost.
16th of October. Let's keep going here. 100%, 100%. Let's see what this was. No, Asian. 100%. 100%, 100% wins, 75%. Asian. 100% wins, 100%, 100%, 100%. Okay, maybe here. Nah, I wouldn't even. I mean, that's 9:30, but another just break-even trade. Sheesh, we might have to go into September. Nothing here, just all green, all winning trades. Just this is what happens when you just literally follow the playbook every trade, and you never deviate once, ever. Anyone want results like this? Just keep following that playbook. Nothing here. 9:30. Let's take a look. We got some. Damn, no Asian. See that? Nothing here. Just all winners.
Crazy.
It's all winners here. Let's see. Here we got something. Asian.
Not even.
Okay, maybe here. 11:47 a.m. But this is. We weren't even on YouTube for that. Yeah, so I wouldn't even
No, you
consider that
weren't.
one. What day was that? Another winner here. Holy crap! Oh, this is 100% win. 100% break even. Let's take a look at this one. There we go. There it is. ES.
Okay, there we go, yeah.
ES as well. S&P $500 loss. So it wasn't even on
Makes
gold.
sense.
Not even on gold.
September 3rd, bro? Damn. It's freaking December 1st.
And dudes are over here trying to force me to get into some crappy trades today on a Friday. when we're already up thousands, and we've been on such a heater, bro. It's not even funny. All right, we gotta find one here. Here it is, finally, 9:30 a.m. Eastern on September 19th, day before my mom's birthday. So about 2 months ago. So about 2 months ago was the last loss, and we've basically traded almost every New York session since then. Do I need to say any more? No, I'm just kidding. I passed my challenge because of New York. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if you've been trading in New York, you're dialed in right now. I can only show up for New York. So okay, great. Got a payout. Congratulations on your first payout. Let's go. The day you lost 850. Where's that one? That the one in the Asian session? I don't know, bro. 850. You gotta give me something better than that. There's been so many trades. I think I lost 850 on a bunch of trades. Oh, 850 times 5. I think that was an Asian, right? Yeah, that was somewhere. It was a $3,000 loss. So this one right here. Yeah, this is Asian. This one. So it was 850, but it was times like 5, I think. Yeah. So that's the trade right there that we lost the 850 on. Good trade too. Nice little 15-minute closure back above, rejections outside of here, 30-minute inverted celery. I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, that would be that trade right there. So other than that, we've been on a roll here. Yeah, what do we say?
But Asian session has also been paying the freaking bills though. Like Asian session, you may have been taking those losses in, but like we've also been getting a lot of pips in Asian too.
Hell yeah. They're all spread out, you know what I mean? Those are just all my losses in general, right? So it's not like every Asian session we lose, right? We'd be hitting pretty much 70% of the Asian sessions. But
last night, bro.
Yeah, we hit big last night. But yeah, that's all spread out. So yeah, New York's been on a heater. We've had good price action in New York outside of like the last 2 days, 3 days since like government opened up again. Yeah.
That's the other thing that separates this community from everyone else. Like, is we trade every session, you know, in the clubhouse and stuff. Like when I was trading, when I was on those other live streams, it was only New York session. Now we're here for every session and taking these pips, you know, when those opportunities present themselves, which is gonna help, right? Because you're there for all the opportunities when they come. So definitely gonna help you.
Yeah. And mindset and positivity and helping each other, and iron sharpens iron literally in every single session. So it's like you cannot not get into the mindset of like winning or the winning habits here if you stay and if you just attend to every session. It's almost inevitable that you're not gonna catch something positive or like the mindset that we want to be in with, or the frequency that we want to be on, right?
Yeah, this is Asian session right here. So these are all the Asian session trades.
It's a lot of
so we win a lot more than we lose, right? This is New York session.
Losses all day.
That's New York session. And this is just my London session, which I haven't traded London in probably like 2.5 months now. So but the results in London have been phenomenal. So I don't know, maybe Magnus could send a screenshot of something, but yeah, that's the only way to get all the London stats is you gotta talk to Magnus.
Yeah, let me find it.
But New York has been, look at New York session, man. I mean, there's so many green dots. They're just all together. It's just like one big blob right there. Right around 9:32. Look at that. Just a blob.
Crazy. Yo, what you think about this 15 here? The 30 doesn't look too good though. But the 1 hour is great.
Yeah, bro, how can I get stats on just Asian alone, but with a click of a button? Is there a way? Does anyone know? Does anyone know how we can grab these stats quickly? I'm curious. Okay, cool. We got the closure we're looking for. So let's see if we can get a top wick here and then potential sell stops on the break of the lows.
I'm with that.
That's what we're looking for here.
Looks good.
So got a nice little 57 pip range to push back down. The only thing is our 4-hour candle, right? Keep in mind that 4-hour candle is currently bullish, so that's going to be a little tough, right? Ideally, you would probably want to wait for a closure below before taking that, but you do have a 15-minute range. So if we can get a decent top wick, probably somewhere up towards like 69 here, then we can enter on the break of those lows. Let's see if we can get it. Just be careful. We got to be careful here with the 4-hour, right? Because again, we did close bullish, but where we close bullish is really what makes me like these sells a little bit more. So let's see if we can get our top wick. Because the reason we go against the 4-hour here is because of where we're at, right? So we already kind of came right into that area. We've tapped target. If we look, 4-hour likes to tend to move down from here as well. So right here as well. So if we can get some sort of like resistance in a way right here on the 4-hour, that's kind of what we'll be anticipating, right? Is a bearish closure there. So if we weren't in a target tapped area, this is a good question too, right? Because if we weren't in a target tapped area and it was just super clean the whole way, then we would not even think about taking those sells there, because, you know, price action still has more room to go. But being that that's not the case, and that last 4-hour candle has tapped target right here, that's where we're trying to say, okay, you know, maybe we hit target, and maybe now that this 4-hour candle has tapped into that zone, we could begin to move lower now, something like that. Yeah, otherwise we would not be interested. So let's see if we get a top wick here. 69 ideally would be perfect. Yeah, the 4-hour could be, yeah, so that's our only thing, is these are situations where the 4-hour could be making its lower wick, right? But again, taking into consideration what I just mentioned is why we could get aggressive here. But that's why I want to wait for a good top wick and all that stuff to run into play, so that way it's a valid entry. Good question though, good question.
Broke highs again there.
Yeah, let's see if we can pop to 69 and then we'll have the sell stop. We'll keep a pretty tight stop here as well. About 40 pips for about like 50. Do I mind the 30-minute? I see the 30-minute, but I like this wick fill here, right? Just coming down into that wick fill, that 4-hour continuing down to, you know, continue to make that lower wick or even reject out of that resistance level. So you got to look up here too. You already got the liquidity, right? That was that 4-hour tap and target. Then you close very strong, right? And now you get a pullback off of that, right? So if we can create resistance here, which we did, make a decent top wick, re-break the low, that should come down to fill that wick for us. One hour looks good to continue bearish here too.
Yeah, 1 hour looks good.
All right, let's see if we can get one more break of the high, get a push up to 69 here, and then we'll have a sell stop. Or at least I'll have one. You guys don't have to have a sell stop or anything. We got to break the high. We need 69 here. We need, back to that real quick. Does anyone know how to get these stats from just one session or one time? Is there a filter here? I can maybe do from like 20 to like 22 or something. 23. Filter by time. Let's take a look. Let me know if that high breaks. One of you guys, all right? Filter by time. Trade status, symbol side. Where's time? Daytime. Which one of these? Like I need I was saying like more like time, like by the time on the clock there. Day of the week. On the left panel. The left panel. All right. Could be under reports. What about reports? Haha. Sunday. Trade time. Trade time. Okay, let's look here. Where is the time? So 20. It's all green. You know, the whole thing is green. Damn. That ain't gonna help. We need actually losses and wins. I believe this is it right here. Yeah, 70. So is this month by, oh, this is hour by hour. So we start the Asian session right here. 100% win rate, 72% win rate, 78% win rate, 64% win rate, and 57 towards like the later part of the night. But I think we get off, yeah, we get off right here at 22. So half the time we got buzzer beaters. The other half were like 70% win rate. Yeah. Yep. All right, nice move down here. Yeah, nice
It hit
move.
69 though, but you had what, like 60?
Did it hit 69?
Yeah.
I think I like 6. I wanted to see a wick up here.
3?
Right up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you took it, good job. If you took it, you took it. I just waited it out. But yeah, that's what I would say. So we're like 70% win rate in Asian. So still pretty good. 70, 75, somewhere around there. Took it, got break even. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think break even. Where'd you go break even? Maybe right here. 18 pips. Bunch you got break even. Yeah, nice. 64, 64. Yeah, it makes sense. How do we reject? Just a 5 minute. Wow, you guys are brutal in the chat today. What the hecky? Are you guys a little upset about something that I need to know about? I don't know. I see some people a little upset in chat. I don't know what's going on. They're mad because I didn't take a trade or something. No, never the Clubhouse.
All right, man.
Oh.
I don't know. Come on, guys. Don't act like pansies, you know? Don't be softy here today. If you like trades, take trades. You know?
Literally.
Is there something going on that I need to know about? We good? Everything okay at home? You're waiting for a trade and I shifted my screen. Well, what about your screen, G? You know you control whether you get into a buy or a sell. It doesn't matter what I'm doing on my screen. What about your screen?
Literally.
So you're saying you're using me. So you're only here to use me to make money. Gotcha. Gotcha. Appreciate that. Who's that again? I'm going to write some of these names down. Why did I want price back at 69? Because you see this wick here? We kind of, where is it? 15-minute time frame. You see that wick? It came up to 69, so I was looking for something around 69. I'm writing names down this whole stream. I promise you. I'm writing the names down because I see I see the same guys throwing W's in the chat and all that when we take trades, but then like, yo, why aren't we taking a trade? Why are we? I don't know. Gee, I'm up thousands of dollars on the day. There hasn't really been a good playbook set up. I was waiting for a top wick here. I mean, you know, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Take the trade, bro. You know,
Don't
just
be
take the trade
mad.
if you like it.
Green, tell him, don't be mad.
You ask, bruh, you crying?
Let's go. There we go. Nice little melter there. Yeah, 4 hour. By the way, 4 hour was also bullish too, so that was going to be a risky one as well, and that's why I wanted everything perfect. You know, I'm a picky trader. What do you want me to do? We do a little picky. You got to have patience, young grasshopper. I'm trying to tell him. Wow, look at that. It looked to me as if we had a good enough top wick, so I took it. Imagine that, right? Great job, Jason. W. Look at that. You know, you guys can do the same thing as Jason, right? Be like Jason. I'm all for the weekend. All right, Dan. Yeah, I think we're going to be out here too. Good session here today. Great week. Really good start to the month here so far. We've just been absolutely dominating. So I'm going to try and get the stats here for Asian session, but it's been one hell of a month, gang. So no trade on the Friday. No big deal. Didn't trade last Friday either. Let's come back next week. Let's finish strong. And yeah, we'll move into December, last month of the year. So let's keep the momentum up, keep the great work up, and enjoy the weekend. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday for the Webby. And everyone else, I'll see you guys back here on Monday. Be like Jason. Be like Jason.
Peace,
Be like Jason.
Hey,
I'll
love
see
y'all. Hope you guys have a wonderful
Peace.
weekend. Blessings to
Peace,
you
y'all.
and your family. And we'll see you guys back here next week. Same time, same place. And have a great weekend. All right. Peace, G's. Love y'all. Later, Gators.
Peace.
See y'all tomorrow.
Magnus, Rafi, Johnny
Bad
Gems.
trouble.
Adios,
Sir,
amigos.
tomorrow.
Chat. Peace, G's. Have a great day. Enjoy the weekend. Love y'all.
All I
Later.
do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't feel them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 1842, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the 4th spot. Been in this position, ain't a short stop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, kinda Nick. Went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. This is not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no lie. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Whoa. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spit in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy, and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm down. Now I'm up like a seesaw. When I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn, better keep off. From the ground to the treetops, got clouds on my feet like Jack in the Beanstalk. Jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and a mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline, put them back in the seat like a recline. Ay, what you mean I'm not worthy? Did it with a purpose, didn't need a permit. Digging from the bottom and I brought it to the surface. Mind your business now, who I worship. Who the little guy making big, big, big moves. Tick-tock, turn it to a tick, 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 boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff, probably thought it was a bluff, till I went and turned it where I was down, but now I'm up, up. Let's go.